can attest to that.
Yep, I'm gonna start.
Apple-based stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
Sephrim, what?
Maybe, probably.
I don't want to drink that anymore.
Sephrim.
Good luck!
I'm sorry, what? How have you tested this?
Can attest to that.
Yep, I'm gonna start.
Why did you open
Apple
Pandora's box,
based
Sephrim?
Yes.
What?
Maybe, probably.
I don't want to drink that.
You know what? That is an appropriate answer.
I'm sorry, what? How have you
I'm
tested?
actually going to do some Google real quick before I die here.
It's too late. I had a sip. I'm supposed to work in the morning. That's
Yeah,
exactly what they want me
it's just
calling
extra
out.
fermented.
I drank sketchy alcohol and I'm
You know what? That is an
vomiting.
appropriate answer.
Love y'all.
I'm sorry,
but I
what?
ain't coming in.
We're live, by the way. Just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking this
Nobody
up
I
so
know
that when I
watches
start
this.
throwing up, like projectile vomiting onto my camera, you all know why.
I don't think you'll projectile vomit. if
Yeah,
you
hopefully
consume
Oh,
by,
mold.
cool.
by the time I get
No,
to
no,
Florida, y'all
so-
will have perfected the meme.
Mold is more of a gamble.
So, it can't go bad, but it can become stronger and get more alcohol and become undesirable. So it's actually fine. That's probably apple mash in there.
Okay, great. I'll take the bottle back then.
It's
Oh,
sealed.
you mean like pulp on the bottom? Yeah, that's just. Don't worry about that.
No, like we've had that cider before, and I've never seen pulp on the bottom of it. So
Yeah,
having
it
floaters. It was
builds up
weird.
sediment. That's why some
yeah.
things say shake it before.
But, well, no,
Right.
that one it's not sediment on the bottom. It looks like a jellyfish. So that's why I thought it might have been mold. But you know, whatever. We live, we die.
All right,
We
Ralphie.
drink cider.
Get
All right.
ready.
Let's get some music going.
Boss,
Yeah.
right?
Let's play Shape Water. Here you go.
Are we shaping my water now?
I'm not shaping your water. I didn't know you
Okay,
owned water, but
I am a water bender.
that is loud
Just a little bit.
don't
and
hear it.
intense.
Just a little
And
bit.
intense. We're not
Ralph-
gonna listen to that.
Hopefully I don't sound
How about
muffled.
some
Aluminium.
cool overworld music? All right.
All
Hold on, I
right.
gotta reload in. I don't hear music.
Neither do I, but I don't know.
If I could get a ready check so I can know when you all are ready to start, we will do the intro at that point.
I'm having issues. Hey, Ralphie. Hey.
Ralphie.
Hey, Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Oh, it's working. Yes! Thank you. All you gotta do is turn around and it works.
That's a grip. All right. Welcome back.
Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Oh, why are there two going?
I don't hear music at. There we go.
There are two songs going?
No, no,
Yeah, I
no,
only
no.
hear one.
No, I'm talking about.
There's only one.
I have two outputs going right now. I gotta
I'm
find-
still missing an Eventhy ready check.
Hang on.
We'll see how long this lasts.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I don't sound muffled.
Not particularly. No.
Shouldn't be able to. I mean, there's no bottom.
Nate, if we could sweat it out in Florida, you could sweat it out.
E color is red? What did that even mean? What does that
It's
even
a
mean?
red E.
Oh, my audio is it's not that. What? There's no red E. You're not a red E. You didn't type in red E.
No, that E is the color red in my mind.
Okay, whatever. Welcome back, everyone, to Paths to the Stars. Last time, our adventurers took on the Justicars tournament, fighting their way to the top, and eventually, one of them receiving the accolades of being the victor. However, one of the accolades being a chance to join the Justicars without any questions asked was passed up on because they already joined the Skulls. Brunar, having informed Agar of this, was questioned slightly before turning the prize down to the next winner after, which was
I've already given
the
up.
Eventhy, which was
Right.
the individual named Eventhy. They were eventually told for Eventhy to meet back up in the morning, and
Sunrise.
Gabriel Yes, at sunrise. And Gabriel was also offered a invitation to a mentorship to the Justicars. After that, the rest of the party walked about, eventually coming across Sidorn, who informed them of the profits that he was currently making and some of the profits that he lost due to some poor financial choices. At this point, we will zoom back into the party as they seem to be breaking off from one another. Some of them heading towards the eastern part of the city, namely Ragnor, and the rest, I honestly don't remember where the rest of you were going. So we'll come back in right as you all are leaving Sidorn's shop.
Hey guys, where are we all going?
Back
I'm
to
going
the inn
fishing.
because I'm in pain.
What time is it?
No.
After the tournament, I just threw cheese all over myself. After the tournament, it'd be probably, we'll say a little after midday, because the tournament didn't
Oh,
technically
like
last that long.
afternoonish.
Can I
Yeah,
have
some
a
of them
nice
think like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or so.
long nap?
I'm gonna go look for interesting goodies.
Where are you going?
Don't really know. I'm
All
gonna
right.
walk around and find out.
I need to stop by the Mages Guild again. I know you mentioned
Yeah,
that
you want to
were...
go look at magic stuff? See what's around.
We can, yeah. We can go look around. I need to pick something up, but I know you... I think I heard you mention that you needed to look for a mage or something last week.
Yeah, hopefully Sidorn will get to that.
All right. Well, we're going to probably head over that way and see how long that
Yeah.
takes.
So I've got Brunar and Narnad heading off to the Mages Guild. Ragnar's wandering off into the distance, trying to find the nearest lake.
I'll go with Ragnor. I changed my mind.
Gabriel, do you want to tag along?
Sure.
Maybe the more crypt out.
Sure.
I want to see you walk on the bottom and get all the fish. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
All right.
I kind of want to see that
So-
too, but we'll leave you to it.
As the rest of the party wanders off.
Oh, we're not that far. We're the Justicars, so we're not that far.
No, but one of you has to head directly.
East, and some of us are going south.
Actually, hang on. Let me pull back up my map. Nope, not that one. That one right there.
No, you have a special map.
Oh, anyone can have access to it. Technically, you all are headed. Oh, that is actually oriented correctly. Yeah. Yeah. So southward is to the Mages Guild. Eastward to the Great Lake.
All right.
All right.
Well, do we have really a place to meet up later in the day, or do we care?
The lake.
The inn where we were staying?
We just want to go to the same Justicar Inn. You have a place to stay now, Evan Thee, don't you now?
Do I? They
Yeah.
didn't say anything about that. They just said to come back at sunrise, so I'm just going to stay with you guys until it's sunrise.
Okay. I guess we'll figure it out then. What y'all doing?
Give it booze.
It's a
Does it taste
All right.
that bad?
No, it's pretty good actually.
I'm trying not
Um,
to laugh.
So we will head over towards
Great.
Narnad and Brunar's adventures into the city. After about, we'll say 15 minutes of walking or so, the two of you get from or back into the borders of the Mages Guild territory.
Ralphie.
epic. Oh boy, I love it. Love the focus on this camera.
I'm
real
so
good, isn't
focused.
it?
It's real good.
It is
Just gonna deal
delicious.
with
I
this all
just
day.
keep spilling it everywhere.
All right, so where are you all headed?
I'm
back
heading
to the haberdashery?
I'm heading to the haberdashery if Bruno would like to follow me in the meantime.
I honestly can't remember where you found the haberdashery at.
It was in the
So-
Mages Guild.
What shops are around, or where is the shopping area? Like all.
We went to a magic shop a while ago.
That you did.
That's where you
True,
got.
but there's
That's where
probably
you
the
got
other
one.
one.
That's where you got your magic sword.
No, that was
No.
from Moongill.
That is where you got a magic sword. One of two magic swords.
Yeah, that's where you got your second magic sword.
The other one.
You got one in the kitchen. You got your flame tongue in the kitchen, and then you got your other magical sword. Yeah, here.
Oh,
For the
okay. I
treasure.
have that one. I just don't have anything for it yet. I see. I don't have
Pretty
the.
sure I did give you that, but I can get you that later.
No, I mean like
Basically
how
increases
the
your
details and all
yeah,
that.
it increases the critical damage you can do.
All right.
You got a lot. You got a lot of weapons.
I gotta get rid of some.
Yeah, you got to figure that out. But you can't just get rid of them willy nilly. You got to do it
Honestly,
smart.
I'm about to throw them in the first empty barrel I find.
Well, we can always make money somehow.
All right. So
On
as
to
you
the
all wonder about,
haberdashery to
you
get
eventually make your way back to the haberdashery.
yeah.
Don't believe you were
Flamboyant
charged
dragonborn.
yet for it, but I do believe the price came out to I think a total of 2 gold. If
I already
remember
paid.
correctly, which I could be wrong. Did you?
I didn't, but I was
You
gonna
could.
lie.
I
was
trust you
going-
on it because it's been a while and
I did not pay, but I will lie.
you didn't. Okay.
I will lie.
We'll say the shopkeeper's as ditzy as I am. The blue dragonborn looks back at you.
I'll roll for it.
All right.
No, he
Yeah,
had a
go
flame.
ahead
no,
and
he was
roll for
flamboyant.
deception.
Remember?
Was he flamboyant?
Yeah, he was
Am I
flamboyant.
getting him mixed
He's
up
the
with another
hat-
character?
He's the hat guy. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do his voice then because I can't remember the character. So. What'd you get?
15. 15 on
15.
deception. I'm pretty sure I paid you. I'm pretty sure that was the deal. You know, I was gonna do it, and you said it was gonna take a day to make it.
This has been the longest day ever. If it only took a day.
It took a day to make a hat.
Section says, I don't think that I remember properly, but I can't remember the character voice, so I'm just throwing in a random character voice. I do believe you still owed me.
Was it like a
2
half
gold.
and half thing? Two gold?
I believe so, sir. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was 20 for some. No, okay, yeah, I'll pay you 2 gold. There you go. I hand him 2.
Take
gold.
advantage of the fact that GM can't remember what he wrote down because he doesn't have that note.
All right, no, 2 gold. 2 gold is good. What's that? 20. Oh, I don't have any more silver, so I'll just give him 2 gold. There we go, sir. Well, thank you. And then I get my hat, which looks like this, and the bear pelt. This is the bear pelt that I used to wear. Is this front part? It's pretty epic. All right, we can go now.
All right. Anything else around? Anything we haven't been?
In the Mages Guild, plenty of stuff. There's a bunch of different magic shops.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what to really. Any
What are you looking for?
just items, maybe armor. I'm not really too sure.
Just odds and ends magic item shop or mundane? If you're looking for mundane, this is not the place to be in.
I'll do it odds and ends.
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Okay.
Ah! Fine. Let's go looking around.
All right.
Oh.
Yep.
There's a buckle on the bottom. It's really tight. I don't know if I can do it. I can't do it. My neck's too fat. Also, they said it was going to be white when I bought this, but it's silver. So that's nice.
It's close enough.
I know I specifically picked white instead of silver, but whatever. It was like $3 on Temu.
Oh my god.
So what do we got in there? Right
And
down there.
that wasn't the other one that we already went
All right.
to.
So you're going into a new magic item shop.
A competitor.
Well, someone else in the magic. So yes, in the Magic Guild territory, Magic Guild territory. As you walk up, the sign on the store says "The Chisel's Friend."
Chiseled friend?
The Chisel's Friend.
Oh.
As you open the door, you see there's a dwarven, older dwarven man with a large white beard sitting behind the counter. Welcome, welcome. Are you looking for something in particular?
Looking for anything unique, not too expensive, or a decent set of armor that would match my helmet here.
The armor you're looking for. What's your price range?
The highest I'm willing to go is about 2,000.
Let's see, about 2,000. Well, I've got something that could help you swim a little better if you're looking for that. It's known as the Mariner's Breastplate. That is a medium armor, which does AC 14 plus your Dex modifier up to 2.
Do you have any heavy armor that maybe has some enchantments on it? Maybe from that.
I've got some chain mail.
Chainmail.
It has resistance to forceful damage. That runs about at 6,000 gold.
That's a little
Well,
much.
6,080.
It's a little much for me right now. But interesting.
Alright. That's what I got in that range. Yeah, I say odds and ends, something more unique.
Yeah.
See.
Something special. What's
Intrigue
something
me.
special you got, you know? Love seeing new things.
Well, let's see. How you said 2,000 gold. Alright. GM's looking through. I've got a few scrolls for spells if you're having difficulty.
That's not really something either of us are.
Yeah, that's not much.
We're not in. Yeah, we're not in that field.
Right, well, for your price range, I've got that and I got a few potions.
And a few potions. Okay. Do you have any weapons, possibly?
Not in your price range.
Not in my price range.
Well, I might come back here. He has me intrigued now. What do you have in weapons?
Well, I got a long sword that helps steal the souls out of its enemies.
You have my attention.
You have
I've
so many swords.
also got a wand that fires magic missiles.
Oh, I don't know if would I be able to use that.
Would we? Yeah, is that something we would be able to use, or?
Yes.
Yes.
GM note, yes.
Ooh.
How much? How much would that run me?
Well, a wand of magic missile is 8,000 gold.
Whew. That's a tough one, but that's a little tough. I could do one for 5,000. Maybe if you get lower to 5,000.
Roll persuasion.
No.
What did he just try to persuade him?
12 to lower the cost by 3K.
What's a 12?
12.
No, I'm afraid that's a hard price for me.
Yeah, I understand. Understandable. Well,
Do you know anyone who would have more bang for our buck around here?
So you're looking for possibly a novice's shop or the like.
sure.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, he starts thinking. I presume you aren't looking for junk, just something a little less effective, correct?
More or
Or
less.
you don't really mind if it breaks on you mid-combat.
Oh,
I don't know about that. Yeah.
I know some
Honestly,
gnomes
Brunard,
that
once we start
very into
climbing,
tinkering.
I think we're gonna just find stuff. So I think that we can hold out for a little bit. I don't think this is what we need right now. I think that we're gonna be richer when we get back in. We'll have more stuff of our own. that
Have
we
you
need.
all taken your first climb?
We're
Not
working
yet.
on it. Not yet.
Well, let me introduce you to the most basic functionality of climbing. Survival.
Uh-huh.
You see him go under the counter and lift out a large crate of potions. I take it you didn't cast scrolls, as you said previously. It's not in your wheelhouse. If you're wanting to survive, I've got potions of healing. I've got, let's see. GM looking through what other potions this individual has. 1 potion of lightning resistance.
Ooh.
Huh. Okay.
That could be useful. I don't know, actually. I've never...
What
thought of something that's
exactly
used
can
lightning.
we expect up there
Yeah.
to require this?
Oh, we expect most people to die, honestly. But y'all look kinda tough. I take it you've joined a veteran climbing team.
I just beat the Just the Cards tournament and turned down the guy for a chance in, so yeah.
That didn't make no sense to me. But what I can tell you is you need potions.
We've got some. I think I'm good. I think we got enough for now.
Are you sure? I have a very reasonable price on some healing potions.
A reasonable price. Because the last guy we went to in the Mages Guild, he was kind of overpricing it a little bit, so...
Well, I could sell you a superior healing potion for as low as 495 gold.
Holy crap.
495 gold for...
I've only got one at that price, unfortunately. Taste is a bit off, but you're starting your climb. You need something to survive. I take it that your guts are a little stronger than, you know.
I think that 400 is the lowest I can do for something like that.
Roll persuasion.
I will roll persuasion with a different die, for goodness sake. Ooh,
Out of character,
18.
where would we... What
18.
area would we go for, like, more stealth items?
Stealth items?
I don't know, like, something
What do you
discreet.
mean stealth item?
A thieves
as in-
tool?
Probably, yeah, thieves tool.
You'd be better off looking in the craftsman district, otherwise known as the kitchen.
The kitchen.
I might do that later. But I rolled an 18 on that.
An 18. 400's a bit of a gauge for me. How about ye go for 410?
410? Crap. I actually don't have the money on me right now. I just remembered.
Write a banknote.
I
with
could
your
I could
seal,
write a
can't
bank
you?
note. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll write a bank note for 410 to take that.
That sounds like a good deal with me. All right. He holds his hand out and he hands you an off-colored green healing potion.
Epic. And I'll write down a little writ for 410 and give it to him and be like, I got that in the bank. You just take that to the bank. And then they'll take it from me or something. I don't know.
Do you know anyone who would be able to help
big
us
stamp.
with magic items or magic in general?
Accept it.
This guy is doing that.
When you say help you, do you mean procuring them or possibly creating them?
A little bit of both.
Well, there are specialized craftsmen.
Are you one
But
of those?
unfortunately, no. I'm better at the procuring part. I can't say that word in that accent at all. Procuring. I can't say that word at all today. Good for me.
Golly, that's a lot. That's going to hurt for a bit, but okay.
If you're looking for some regular healing potions, I can go as low as 54 gold.
I'm good. I've got a good number of them now. I'm set on them.
Anyone got any old books around? Any bookstores?
Well, magical or mundane.
How long are usually people in the... Do they climb at a time?
I'd say a mix of both, but we'll go with magic for now.
Right, magic, take a left in the street. Someone sells full sets of magic tomes. But with your price point, you're not looking for good luck. In terms of your question about climbing, that depends on how strong you are. Can take up to 57 years.
At a time?
It can also take a day.
A day? Okay.
It depends on if you're a weak coward who hops out after the first floor.
Well, the people who spend 57 years in that, what do they do to eat?
Oh, I see. That's where it gets fun. Well, they make potions and pills for it. Or you can learn how to grow on the way. Or hire a priest who can get some divine blessings in there.
I think Gabriel did that actually at the. Oh, didn't he? Yeah, he did do that at the church. Okay, never mind. We're good then. Thanks for the reminder. But I was just wondering if there was like a good like rations or place or something like that. Okay, but no, that's a good. I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Well.
So, Narned, would you want to perhaps go try to find that thing about the coin I was given?
The thing about the coin you were given?
Severance?
We can go. That's for a climbing group. Are you interested in joining a climbing group? Because we're kind of making our own climbing group right now.
Right now, I'm just interested in finding out a little bit more.
Okay. Did they say it was around here? Because I also have one. I have my own climbing group to find, too, called the Slithers.
Got jumped in the skulls, so I'm assuming it's near there.
Yeah,
I just need to find that lady.
I'm not going back to the Skull District. I'm not going in there. Sorry.
Why? We don't have that big of money anymore.
Still. That just causes issues. But I don't think we need to worry about that. I think that we're gonna make enough notoriety that we're gonna have our own. And then people are gonna start wanting to come to us, you know.
True, but that's not what I'm trying to do with that.
Are you just trying to find that girl again?
Yeah, she might be useful for us if we don't even join the group.
All right. Do you want just us two to go and do that today? Because we're both not looking too hot right now. I'm not looking too hot right now.
You're not looking. You want a potion? Because I have plenty, and I'm looking pretty good.
I can sleep. We already have to wait a week. I have a week to wait for my weapon. I'm not climbing for another week. So we got all week.
Where's Ragnor at?
We're going to a lake. Also,
There-
Ralphie, you never told me and
We're going
Will
to a
how
lake right
the
now.
climbing works. With,
Oh.
with
I
the
don't
guilds
care.
and whatnot.
How what works?
I just
The
want to
guilds thing you explained, how some of us are in guilds, some of us aren't, how that's going to work.
You'll have to find out.
Yeah, well.
Why did you tell the other three before session started? And then
Because I don't want to waste the time right now. We'll go over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind
I'm-
of want to go over there.
Okay. I kind of want to head to the kitchen too because I'm thinking of joining the kitchen, and I want to see if I can start that today. While Mama Grunda has still got me on the brain. Well, I mean, I didn't really show that well.
Well,
to
I
her,
mean,
but-
think of it like this: we can go through the skulls to get to there, so we might as well cut through.
Okay, we'll cut through. All right, well, then me and...
Not at all. You don't have to go anywhere near the souls, but
You don't.
Go ahead.
You don't, but I'll follow Brunar in the meantime. And okay, then we go. But I wonder if Ragnar's gotten any fish by now. And Gabriel went with the other two, right?
He doesn't trust us by ourselves.
Okay.
One of you is going to drown.
probably.
Probably me.
I should have bought
As-
that mariner armor.
Yeah, probably. As the rest of you are heading onward, as two of you head through the guilds, the other three of you approach the far eastern side of Cease. Where you notice there's no large wall like there was at the front end of Cease. It kind of just, the buildings kind of start becoming more like a slum or an outer city band. Think of it as ramshackle buildings that were put up after a city was created.
Ooh.
As you work your way through them, through them's streets there, the smells become worse, and you start taking notice of individuals running carts back and forth from the city, oftentimes carrying either seaweed, rusted materials, or miscellaneous fish and or shellfish.
Hey, Ragnor, look, fish!
I know. It smells like home.
You notice a young lady on the side of the street. Cockles?
No.
Mussels?
No.
Oh.
I just want a fish.
She just gives you a dead stare, looking upset.
Are you
With
her
sorry,
basic
characters
life.
from songs?
What?
What?
Do you not know what a cockle is?
Yeah, I know, I do, but there's a song
Yes.
that I am
Yes.
thinking. Okay, you're just rolling with
Yes.
it. Okay.
I know exactly what song you're thinking of, but it's a legitimate hawker thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
yay. As you guys continue onward, you eventually reach the water's edge as you notice several fishing boats docked up on the muddy bank, as well as a couple docks that stretch out a little bit farther to enable access for deeper hulled vessels.
How big is this lake?
Funny you should say that. This lake is approximately it's like a small Great Lake. It's several miles across when I say that. If you go over to the
Great.
Castra map, you'll note that Cease is located technically a little bit closer. It's actually located about here on the lake.
Oh, shoot.
Where a lot of this is marshy land beforehand. The lake itself is still over 40 miles across.
So this is like the
Great.
biggest body of water I've ever seen.
It is by far the biggest body of water you've ever seen.
I found my new home.
That's a lot of water.
No.
Are you part fish? What are you? I have so many questions.
I'm a half orc.
That's just not true.
But it is.
Okay.
What?
Oh, please.
Can't you just transform your hands into big bear paws?
Not that
You know, I've
Right.
never tried.
Maybe you
not
should
working.
try. I bet you could probably do it if you tried hard enough.
I tried as hard as I possibly could.
I'm sure everything literally could turn into a bear if she felt like it.
You're not
Maybe
there,
she could
so.
try.
I wonder if I could turn into
Maybe.
bare hands. Look
Maybe.
really hard at my hands and just.
You find it difficult to connect with your inner bear, which makes your hands, for a moment, you think, my claws are sharper. You feel like you could scratch someone with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then nothing. I don't think it worked.
To everyone else, it just looked like her staring at her hands really hard. And that's about it. All of you notice, I presume, maybe I'm assuming too much, but I believe Evanthy sounds like the sort to have a fingernail biting issue. I like to imagine Evanthy's nails are all pitted and like torn up. So yeah, they could probably scratch someone.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe I'm
I'm
assuming
kinda
your character.
hungry. I wish we had some honey.
That's my thing. I want honey.
I pull out the jug
Yeah.
and look inside. Is there honey in it?
It smells like honey coming from it.
I hold it out to Ragnor. Hey, look! I found
Aye.
honey.
Can I just stick my face in the jar and eat the honey?
Sure. As you tip the jar upright, it starts dumping honey into your face.
When do you stop? Hang on.
Never.
Pull up. Never? Wait,
And
Yeah.
empty the jar.
he can just drink a
I'm gonna
gallon
need-
of honey and be fine?
I'm gonna need a con save.
Gabe is just going to find a nice place to sit and see if he can get
An
like, a
11.
refreshment.
A refreshment.
Yeah.
An 11.
Unless I add stuff to it.
Yes, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Let me check.
Should be proficient with those.
Yeah. That is a 14 then.
All right. You get like a
Wait, what about me? Did you,
you get like
drink it all?
what? It doesn't stop pouring, and you're feeling very full and honestly a little sick.
I
Great.
pull it back. I want some.
Do you allow Evanthi
Yes.
to reclaim
I was
her
holding it
alchemy
the
jar?
whole
Sure.
time.
Okay.
So I don't know how that was working. If
Yeah,
I, put
I
my
think
two
I more
out.
imagine you were holding
Like-
on as Ragnar lifted you and the jug and tumped it over. Meanwhile, Gabriel, you find a nearby porch and sit down. An old man looks at you, nods. Good day, ain't it?
Gabe just kind of casts his view at the other two. Yeah, it's something.
What are you drinking over there?
Last I heard was honey.
I tried that once.
How well did it go for you?
I got stung a lot.
Let me see.
Hey, Ralphie.
And he nudges you, and you see in his hands is a pottery jar, moonshine jar, essentially. is what
You're
it
gonna
looks
go blind.
do it,
At least
do
you were
it.
drinking honey.
Hold on.
Care for a drink? Made it myself.
Ooh.
He hasn't gone blind yet himself. Do it.
I was gonna say, wave your hand in front of his face to see if he has vision.
Sure. Gabe will try just the smallest sip.
like. It's apple cider vinegar.
It's refreshing.
Not alcohol. It's just vinegar. He sits there.
Right? Made a special batch. I was over at one of them ale houses, and I watched them, and they sat there and mashed up some apples after boiling them. And then they like threw a chunk of old moldy bread in there, I think. And then let that sit for a while, they said.
Looks over my honey jar. Gabriel, are you okay?
Gabriel just pulls up a note.
Just walks away crying.
Lesser restoration prep tomorrow.
Anyhow, once the two of you are done feasting on honey,
I'm
there's
still eating it while he's, I guess, going swimming now.
you're not quite at the water's edge, but you're close enough. Are you walking off into the water at this point, Ragnar?
No, I'm gonna wait a little longer.
Okay.
Is he
What are
gonna-
y'all doing?
Is he gonna drop
You were
trowel?
getting fish. Go.
Yeah, there,
That point.
okay, I guess I'll just walk down. I used
Okay,
to
you just
walk.
walk down into the water, so everyone else is just watching
Yep.
this, like,
It looks like I'm drowning.
Completely clothed.
yeah, fully clothed,
Yep.
just
I'm fine.
walking into the water.
You gotta listen to me. I'm your employer, technically.
A
I
lot
hired you into
thing.
this party.
I don't know what this looks like. I just struggle to imagine it, honestly.
Just like,
Yeah, it's all.
Walking.
It's like Swamp Thing. He just.
Yeah,
walked
pretty
in.
much. As the half orc disappears under the surface of the water, everyone else kind of looks back at you, your group. The old man.
Man, you know him?
I start walking closer
Maybe.
to the water's edge. To see.
Right.
I'm
Does he wearing
Going?
shoes? I didn't see no shoes on his feet. I don't recommend walking around down there without them on.
Why is that?
Oh, you'll find plenty of sharp things down there. Broken glass, broken pottery, broken swords. I mean, anything down there.
I'm going to the tetanus shot.
I'm more worried about the things that he steps on. I think he'll be fine.
All right. I mean, just keep an eye out for him. If you see
So-
bubbles, I'd run away from that lake there.
Is there a dock that I can go out to the end of
Yeah.
to see if I could see him?
Sure.
Great.
As a note, this is a large lake. The water is not clear.
I don't know that. I'm just
So
like,
as you
let's go
start
see
walking
him.
out on the edge, you're like, You keep looking down. It's murky as could be. You lose sight after about a foot of water.
The only way to find
Hey, I
me
think
now
I
is
see him
the
over there.
bubbles.
Just bubbles.
Yeah, just bubbles.
Gabriel, come look! I see him.
Just from the porch, you haven't even moved. Just
Yeah.
you kids have fun.
Like it's a parent at the beach.
All right, Ragnar.
Yeah.
As you start hearing steel drums play, and the
What?
octopus begins serenading you.
Oh.
No. As you submerge yourself into the lake, you start losing vision very quickly. I'm assuming, like you said, fully clothed, so I'm assuming you're still wearing shoes and everything.
Poor hat.
Yeah, what are you looking for? You just
Fish.
walking around. Fish. Roll me a stealth check.
I mean, this should work. He's just walking.
14 without add-ons.
Give us some
18
add-ons.
Yes,
with
go ahead.
add-ons.
Yeah, it's
18.
your stealth modifier. So you got an 18.
Yeah, it's stealth. Yeah, I have
Okay.
proficiency
Um,
in stealth.
As your body submerges, do you have a swim speed?
Funny thing you asked. I get swim speed equal to my movement speed.
Oh my god, what the
Mm-hmm.
Which is
All right,
which is like
so-
60, isn't it?
40.
40.
40 feet. That's very fast. So as you submerge your body, you eventually realize, man, as I move, I'm kicking up a lot of dirt, and shuffling on the ground makes a lot of noise, almost enough for you to hear. You quickly move your body upright a little bit and maintain mid-depth. As you still yourself, you start feeling the eddies of marine life, or in this case, aquatic life. I guess it wouldn't really be marine life, drifting to you faintly through the water. You feel yourself probably quiet enough to where even quieter than a boat on the surface of the water, probably at this point. All right, don't you roll me a perception check?
That is a 16.
All right. Around you, some of the wildlife you start to take notice of. Like I said, very murky. You notice longer shapes, smaller shapes, schooled up in bunches. You do notice one flat-looking aquatic creature moving across the bottom of the water, or bottom of the lake bed.
I'm just gonna go hunting.
Okay, what are you hunting? What are you looking for specifically? When you say fish, come on, I'm gonna need a little more than just
Smaller
a fish.
fish.
Okay. How are you going about trying to capture the smaller fish?
Spearing them.
With
My spears.
Your javelins?
with your javelins?
Oh, yeah, javelin.
Okay.
I switched the stream name to Ragnor Goes Fishing.
Perfect.
That's the episode.
Uh,
title.
So why don't you roll me an attack roll? See how swift your stabbing of fish goes. This is a piercing weapon, so it actually bypasses the disadvantages of being within the water.
Oh, that's lovely. I get what?
No rage.
11?
You rolled an 11?
No, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Being 11.
As you... What's your strength modifier? 4?
18.
Yes, so
No,
modifier 4.
yeah, it's 4.
Do you proficiency on javelins?
I
So you add
think-
7 to whatever your roll was. So I think you were right. 11.
14.
It'd be 14.
Oh,
Seven
that's
plus
the
seven.
best.
With proficiency.
I don't know if I'm proficient with javelins.
You are proficient
You are.
with javelins. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, I guess it's 14 then.
Okay. You sling the weapon forward, impaling a smaller fish. Most of the school drifts off around you. How long do you spend stabbing at fish, and what are you doing with the fish as you stab them?
What time would you say it's approximately?
After your walk, you're looking late afternoon, kind of.
Say
You weren't that far away from the water, but it did take a while to get there at the same time.
about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Okay. Do you come out of the water at all during this fishing spree, or do you just stay underwater the entire time?
I stay underwater all the time because I can breathe underwater.
All right.
What the hell are you?
He's everything.
I am an half orc.
Holy crap!
No,
Can I come back down and are there any rocks around or shells around the dock
Sure. Yeah.
that I can pick up, carry to the dock, and just start throwing off?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
You make a habit of walking back, grabbing broken glass and shells and rocks, and just chucking them in the water, hoping
Wait,
to maybe
are there any nice pieces of broken glass?
roll me a perception check.
Great.
Nice.
Or actually, investigation, because you're looking for shiny
Aw.
glass.
All right. That makes me sad.
Oh
but-
no.
Yeah. Oh, 16. 18 minus 2.
Okay. Yes. You find an entire bottle, and it is shiny.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the shiny glass bottle in case I see clatter again.
Shatter.
It's clatter. All right. Yeah, but the rest of it I'm just chucking off. Do I hit Ragnor at all or no? Is he safe?
stopped
I
bubbling.
mean,
it has stopped bubbling a while ago.
yeah.
Okay, so he wandered off.
Yeah, Ragnar's somewhere. You're really not sure where. Eventually,
dead.
some of the children in the area start joining you in pelting the water with rocks because it looks fun.
It is fun. I know where it's at.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Gabriel, are you doing anything over the course of this hour and a half?
Making sure that if a ruckus happens, that I'm here. That's what I'm
That's it.
here
You're
for.
just on lifeguard duty. Cool.
So
If
in case I
Evanty
fall off
falls
the
in,
dock-
that's all it is.
You know, be honest with me. How likely is it that Evanty falls off the dock?
Very likely.
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
20 out of 10.
I mean, maybe she throws that nice piece of glass she just had into the. I see that happening more, and then her just going, "Oh, I need that," and then jumping in.
You tell me, Evanty, is that what happened?
Not my glass bottle, but definitely another piece of glass that I thought Clatter would love. It was blue, and it was still sharp. You could totally stab someone's ankles with it.
Yeah.
And then I meant to throw the ugly brown one, but then I threw the ugly blue one.
Yeah, and
I
you
see
dove
it
in
though. I
after
can
it.
reach for it
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Why don't you roll me an athletics check for swimming?
That was a
I don't think you're
terrible
gonna be able to drown. I genuinely don't think it's possible for you to drown this close to shore. But let's see if you start drowning.
Oh no.
She starts drowning. She disappears. Even the bubbles stop.
Yeah, Gabe is going to stand up, and then full sprint jump in the water.
Yeah, yeah. There's really no chance of her dying at this point. There are many people on the lake shore.
I have a -3, so that'd
Hey, Ralphie.
That'd be a -2, yeah.
Ralphie. Can I feel... Can I feel any ripples in the water?
You're not Daredevil. No. And did you stay hunting where the people were, or did you take off like a normal person
I stayed
would?
rather close.
And then I just get a little wet that I can climb back on and it's fine.
Well, you're drowning. Sure. If you're close enough, you might have heard the splash of a larger thing hitting the water. And then a
It's fine
much
until I
larger
can't
thing
breathe.
hitting the water.
Honestly, I think I'm Ragnor for like a split second. I'm just looking around.
Yeah.
And then it becomes
You see a bare
uncomfortable.
head.
Yeah, Gabe would immediately just try and grab out at Evanthy and shove her up. Like, get her head above the
Roll an
water.
athletics check shortly before Ragnar catches up to you.
Yeah, no. I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed on docks anymore.
Yeah, probably not. They're gonna start attaching one of those like child leashes to
19.
you.
I am gonna get
What'd you get?
child leashed
19.
after this.
I have
Yeah.
manacles.
One-handed, Gabriel like stands on the bottom and just chucks you back up onto the dock. Shortly after, a large half-orc pops up right next to you, Gabriel.
I'm alive! I'm also wet.
So, Alfie,
And-
I've been meaning to ask you,
Mhm.
aesthetically, can I use the rage transformations outside of battle?
And not lose your rage? No. You're gonna have to use
Fair
rage
enough.
to use the transformations. It's kind of
Fair enough.
a
Would,
resource.
Gabe would first have a panic attack at the thing next to him.
Yeah. Swamp thing popping up. Still wearing a wide brim hat, I'm assuming.
And a
That
trench
Uh,
hat's
Yeah.
so waterlogged now, though.
Yeah, that's a wet hat.
And then Gabe will just kind of sulk out of the water.
The water's fresh. What's wrong?
Ragnor, you saved me!
Sure.
Yep.
I didn't see what happens. I see Ragnor.
And then Gabe is just gonna go take a seat back where he was.
The old man hands you the bottle again.
It takes a pretty big sip of it. Ready for it this time.
Oh, what are you drinking? That looks good.
It's not honey.
Oh, I'm just sitting on the dock.
Ragnar, at this
going-
point, you've caught about 20, 25 panfish.
Yo, you got fish!
Great. Yeah.
Wow, Narnad's gonna be so excited. He can now cook some fish.
No. They're meant for eating raw.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound terrible, but you're gonna make Narnad sad.
That's fine. I think. I
At
don't
this
know.
point-
Like cooking.
The children have run off to get their parents because the small goblin elf fell in the water.
So
But,
now concerned parents are coming back.
not really.
They're
Just
looking-
some children are coming back. Some people are looking through windows nearby.
Oh, so we made a scene.
A little bit. Not much.
So I will ask my new friend, is there a place that I can get cleaned up? Is there a public bathroom?
Right, I mean, a public bathhouse, that's be in the city, not around here. But if you want to use my tub, it's just got one crack in it. I use that lake water over there.
Let me see your tub, but I'll have to decline.
Right, come on inside.
You see him walk up to the front door, swing it wide open. This is it's like a 5'6" human male,
Yeah.
big old scraggly beard, not wearing any shoes.
Gabe is just gonna mend his crack in his tub and be like, "Have a nice time. Thanks for the
Gabe was had
information."
mending this whole time.
Man, this thing ain't look that good, and well, since before it had the crack in it.
I would assume not.
Thanks.
Yes. Thanks for the information.
You're most certainly welcome.
I'm just squelching down the dock. My feet are making funny noises.
Of anyone who comes out of that water, their feet are making funny noises. At this point, I presume you all are heading back into town.
Gabriel, when did you get wet? Did I make that big of a splash?
Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm gonna shake. I'm gonna try to dog shake the water off me first. At least some.
It's to some extent successful, not particularly though.
Great.
I imagine just Gabe caught a lot of seawater. And
It's lake water, unfortunately. It's worse than seawater. It's not as sticky, but like it's got a smell.
That's
What's wrong, Gabriel?
this went about as well as I expected.
This, as a note, this is big lake water. It's not like it's like essentially. It's not your little lake water over there.
excuse me.
You-
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Hey.
Excuse me, my leg's real big. It's the biggest leg
We
in
can
the world.
see to the other side of your
So
leg.
big.
It's like this.
Well, it's bigger than what y'all saw.
It's true. It is actually.
Gabe, look from the positive side. I don't think of the bath.
I'm covered in mud.
It looks so much worse.
Exactly.
Just
Bath.
now
It's not that
soggy,
bad.
trailing a puddle of like dirty water behind me.
Exactly. A bath.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and I also
Um,
got some fish.
At this point, y'all are heading back into town. Unless if you want to make any other stops while you're in the slums.
Wait, did I not get my shiny piece of glass back that I threw?
No, you rolled a 1. It's gone.
Oh God, there's glass in the lake. Ugh.
You okay?
There's been glass in the lake.
That's just makes me feel so comfortable. Thinking about
it's upsetting,
that.
isn't it?
It's very upsetting.
Dude, how do you think I feel? I had the clearest fishing spot of like hooks and lures when I was in high school.
Mm.
That sucks too.
I left a bunch of hooks and lures at high school.
How
Yeah.
dare you?
No,
We've
literally,
lost
the lake
several-
area was
that-
ruined, and I just
Well,
went
if
in
you've
there.
ever fished saltwater, you know that those things do not last longer than a month in saltwater. Freshwater lasts forever. It's a real problem. Anyway, moving back over to the game. Eventually, I was under the impression that Brunar and Narnad were heading towards Ragnor. Correct me if I'm wrong. No, you guys said you were heading
Skulls
back.
to the kitchen.
Okay, so you're going to the Skulls district first.
We're gonna take a walk around the perimeter of the skulls. We're not gonna get super into it. We're just gonna mosey around
Okay.
the perimeter,
All right, you begin moseying around the perimeter of the Skulls
watching my
district.
stuff vigilantly.
Yep.
I'm watching my stuff vigilantly, at least.
Fine. Do you want to head back to the Starry Anvil? I kind of want to get that armor made without any magic.
Back to where we just were.
No, Moon Guild.
The Moon Guild. No, where you
We're
got.
basically here. We need to go here.
We didn't
What do you
get.
want
we
for
were
the Moon
here.
Guild?
No, the blacksmith that you got your flame tongue sword was from the kitchen.
Is the priest from the kitchen then?
The
No,
priest?
there was
Because
a
priest
the
is
priest
also
told me
Starry
about the Starry
Anvil
Anvil.
in the Moon Guild. There was somebody
Yeah,
in the
Not
Moon
in the
Guild.
Moon Guild.
No?
No, that was actually part of the kitchen.
The place
Oh,
that I'm
then
getting.
yeah,
Were we
because-
staying in the
Let's go.
kitchen?
I'm getting my hammer done in the
You all
kitchen.
stayed in the kitchen. That was all part of the kitchen.
We have not done anything in the Moon Guild. We haven't been to any.
You
shops
went
at the Moon
by
Guild.
and said hi to the guild hall
Yeah,
and the
that's
guild
all we've done.
representatives and was like, "Can we join?" And they're like, "No."
Yes, that's all we've done.
Okay.
Then yeah, let's go. I need to go to the Starry Anvil.
Yeah. Okay, we'll head that direction then.
All right. So, in that case, you go through the Moon Guild.
I'm
'cause-
gonna just throw all my money at the blacksmith. I just want the armor at this point.
You remember the armor that he
Okay.
was talking about back then?
No, there's
he
none
didn't have any
particular that he
enchanted armor
had
there.
that I just wanted to match my helmet basically.
Okay. Well, I would go for either some breastplate or some
Breastplate would be bad for
Not
him
breastplate,
specifically.
full plate.
full plate. He actually has probably the funds to get full plate. We'll see though.
That I have
God,
splint.
Brunar with full
I
plate.
hope
I have splint right
hope-
now, which
I
is a
hope-
little better than what you have.
I don't
so
want
this is
magic
kind of
on
what
it,
you
I
would be
just-
looking for too, like as an in between.
All right. So as you're moving through the Moon Guild, are you taking any time to do anything? Are you taking the most straight path into the kitchen that you can find?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
kind of late in the day.
It is a little late. You'll probably be arriving right around dusk into the
Would
kitchen.
he still be open? Oh crap.
You might not.
Well, let's go over there and see.
And there's a
Yeah.
priest you guys could stay with.
What do we need to see a priest for? And also, I was gonna go to Sidorn's place. He's at the Red Roof.
Yeah,
pretty sure that's in
kinda,
the kitchen,
I wanna
isn't
go
it?
see Sidorn.
No, it was actually in Helm's Hold, but it was close to the kitchen.
Right, close enough. We'll be
I'm
fine.
probably gonna stay there tonight anyway. So.
We never told.
Nope, we didn't talk about that. Nope. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
No.
No, we didn't.
No,
Sure didn't.
we gotta roll with it.
We're rolling with it. We don't. We
Anvil.
split up into this. We're going to the anvil. We're seeing that that's open.
All right. Nothing particularly happens on your route through town. You eventually make your way back toward the kitchen, head down a familiar street, and find the door still open to the Starry Anvil.
Perfect. Go on in.
All right. The young woman behind the counter is still sitting there. Welcome back.
So we just check in on our favorite store in the city.
Honestly, at this point, it is.
Well flattered.
Bit of a wad.
How have you been appreciating the weaponry you've acquired from here?
Love it.
Well,
How's
very glad to hear
mine
it.
going? I know it's only been a day, but
Well, she looks around. Would you like a tour?
sure.
We're about to close up shop, so follow me. She leads you into the back where you see that familiar dwarf hammering away on an anvil. As he sees you approaching.
I thought it'd be a bit easier. Take a look at this.
And you see what he's hammering away at seems to be that spike on the
Uh-huh.
hammer.
On the
I
other-
tried to cast it. Didn't do so well.
Oh,
So
having any problems with it? Is it still looking like it'll be good in a week?
I'll probably finish it in a week.
All right, cool. Epic.
On another note, how much would it cost to get armor made like the helmet here, full plate?
Your full plate armor.
GM has to look up if it's even possible for this gentleman to have created full plate at this point in his career.
Oh no.
Oh, is he new to his career?
Full plate takes over a year in work, so
We could have been in Jackstown for a year, making it for me. We could have. Shut up.
When you're
We
past
wouldn't
the
have been.
world's already over.
Right, full plate. I've got one set. It's not really in your size, but
Don't. It's not. It's
Well,
not
how
gnome
much
sized,
would
is
it
it?
be to make one look like the helmet I bought from you?
right, you want a special made set
Yeah.
from me, nonetheless.
Give me the sword, give me the helmet, fine mark.
How much embellishment you want?
Embellishment? What does that mean again?
You want fancy stuff all over it?
I would whisper in his ear about my clan's logo. Just the two snakes eating each other with the skull in the middle.
Right,
Ooh, I see Darnett
Custom.
taking notes.
Emblem. I could do it for 4,000 gold. Take me about. Well, how long you gonna be in town?
I think he can answer that question better than I can.
Who,
We're
me?
trying to climb.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
you
climb.
can
We're
an-
gonna be here for a good while.
Alright.
I think we're gonna be here for more than like a week or so. I think we're gonna be here for like a year.
I could have that done in about 2 months.
2 months, all right.
The full plate with the embellishments,
GM had to look up the crafting time of 5e, and
and that costs
yes,
4,000 for a full plate.
4,000 for his full plate.
Okay.
Not
And shot in the dark. If you can, I will take off the owlbear cloak and hand it to him. If you can fit this in there somehow, you don't need to have the head and all that in, just the pelt. But I'll throw in an extra 100 gold.
I'm not sure good with the feathers, but I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Interesting. Well, I don't think I need anything else from here myself.
Would you mind if I pay up front by chance?
Wait till it's done.
I'd say we could accept half up front, but you know, you've already invested quite a bit in our store, so we don't require it.
All right. I'll throw 1,000 for now then.
Neat, 1,000 on
You
account.
give him some of your old swords as collateral too.
Oh yeah, can I give you these old swords? I
Sell.
don't have much use for them anymore.
Sell.
Like
He wants to
sell,
sell them.
I love imagine like you say give and then Nardak coming up sell.
Yeah. Sell.
Neat, let's see what they look like.
Looks him over.
Arnett's still smart.
For now.
Yeah, I suppose we could buy them for about 20 gold apiece.
All right. I'll give him the maul, the greatsword, and yeah, that's it.
As a note, the maul he would not. 20 for the great sword. As he looks over the maul, you're talking about your original maul, correct?
Yes.
At not worth 20 gold.
You have 3 great swords.
Maybe you could say, ask if he'll take 20 gold off the armor for the mall. It's not worth 20 gold, but get a little bit.
For the maul, he's willing to pay 5 gold.
All right. Good enough. It's basically a stone on a stick, so. And I gave him 1,000 up front. Okay.
All right, let me put in this so I haven't forgotten.
Goodness gracious, big spenders today. I thought
haven't
you already
spent
spent
any-
all your
Alright.
money, Brunar, on the sword. You still have enough for armor?
I had a couple thousand left, and I got. Well, nothing really caught my eye. I got another 1,000 from the tournament, correct, and another 50. So that boosted me up to about 4,000.
All right.
A little over 4,000.
I'm gonna need more money for the stuff I need. I'm hoping to just
All right.
find some stuff though.
I have made a note
You're out of
for you.
focus, Nate.
I want to keep buying shiny rocks.
Yeah.
And then we'll put the current right there so I remember what this was. 6-2.
There you go. You're good.
All right. Oh, wait, I gotta add the 25. 25.
25 for what?
The sword and the maul.
Yeah. Did you take money back for that, or did you just put it out of the price?
I took the 1,000 and I just forgot to add the 25 that I bought, so it's all separate.
All right, so you went ahead and added the 25 to your inventory.
Yes, and I already
Okay,
subtracted the 1,000, so everything is
Perfect.
square.
Epic.
And for ye, sir, are you also looking for some custom armor?
Me? I don't know if you know this, but I made this armor just a couple months back myself. Right here, so
Right.
Ah,
Are you looking for custom armor, though?
I think I'm good right now. I may be interested in maybe upgrading this, maybe enchanting this at some point, but I'm pretty attached to the splint. I made it personable to my curves, you know.
I'm sure he can tell you made it by hand.
What do you mean? I like letting people know.
He nods.
Right. Well, not to be rude,
But he looks back at the female.
but we'll be closing up shop soon, so.
No problem. Do you know that how long the guild halls usually stay open?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to do there.
I'm looking into maybe doing some joining of
If you want to make a good impression, arrive there at the crack of dawn.
Will do. Thank you for the advice, sir. I appreciate it.
Gotcha. Good luck.
All right. I'll be around. If you need anything from me on my commission, just let me know. Holler and I'll be around. If you need any help or guidance on the specifics or if any problems come up.
If you can keep us updated, we have a guy named Fedorn hanging around. Where was he at?
He's around. He moves around. He's in Helmshold right now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We'll be good.
Well, if I need any help, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Rude.
I'm gonna head out.
Extremely.
Woohoo, me or him?
You!
What do you mean?
Yeah, you. if you need any guidance. That's his whole profession.
I'm
You're
hands-on
just
on my
belittle the man
stuff.
who's
I'm not
making your
belittling
weapon.
the man.
Watch it take 2 weeks now. He's gonna run into a problem, and it's gonna take longer to get your.
I like talking shop.
In a belittling, condescending way.
Excuse me.
The artisan didn't take offense at all.
He didn't
That's
take offense at all.
absolutely not why he made awkward eye rolls at you. Anyway, as you leave the shop, without noticing, one way or another, you said, "Are you heading? Well, where are you heading?" You guys didn't tell me.
That's a good
It's a Red
question.
Where
I had
Sedona
said at Red
stayed.
Roof,
I
but
think, yeah. Well, I'm not walking all the way to the opposite edge of town to just a car, so I'm going to the Red Roof, and
Same.
we'll figure it out.
as you all approach the building, like I said, not far away from the cafe that you've repeatedly met Sidorn at, you take note of the large red roof on the
Is the cart
of
close
the,
to?
on the stables next to it and the inn itself.
Is the cart close to it as well? In the stables?
Not that you can see,
Not that I
unless
can
if you want
see.
to take a tour of the stables.
Nah, I'll just go around the Red Roof. I don't know if he told us the number that he'd be in or how that would work, but I'll just start yelling out for Sidorn.
Yeah. Okay. So you walk in the front door and just.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Hey, Sidorn!
I've never been happier to be in another district.
Excuse me.
So as you start yelling,
I'm just sitting
some
there,
of the
like, hand to my head, just like, why?
Somebody has to. Gabriel's not there.
If there's a
shortly
concierge,
after-
I would be like, hey, there's Sidorn here.
no, but there is the owner of the establishment who comes out. Sir, may I help you? You notice a half orc with lovely short ears.
I was seeing if one of
Sorry
my
about it.
one of my friends is staying here, should be staying here right now, and I was just seeing if he was around. A man named Sidorn.
Right, sir, but I would advise against yelling in this establishment. It will affect the other customers, and I would not like to see any rowdiness within my establishment.
Okay. I'll follow the rules.
If you'd wait around, I can see about if there's someone under that name. Do you have a surname or identification?
Ragnor and Narn.
Half. Yes, Brunar and Narnat are us, but Sidorn is a half elf.
Anything else?
No.
Half elf Sidorn.
Yeah.
Right? You see him walk off. You wait around for about 20 minutes or so. Eventually, you hear a bit of not a commotion, but you can hear an individual whistling who eventually makes their way through the front door and is surprised to see both you. As Sidorn has made his way back from selling the rest of his merchandise.
Oh.
Well, not the rest of it, but what he could sell. Read hello, you two. Gosh, I can't do his voice.
No.
It's hello, you two.
There you go.
That's closer. That's closer. That's
Sidorn,
better.
hey, you got any extra
Oh,
beds?
what do you
Oh, we'll be fine.
Well, no, that's why I came here, was to stay with him. Bunk together.
Sure, absolutely. I'll rent another room. You two can have mine.
I'll get my own room at this point.
I
This
mean,
has
I'll
gotten
buy
a
my
little
own
unhinged
room if
already.
we need to, but didn't think you needed a whole room. to
It's
yourself.
all right. We've got the funds so I can rent another room. It's fine.
Okay. So, by chance, can you keep an eye out on the Starry Anvil in about, like, 2 months? I'm having a thing of armor done. Just let me know if it's ready and I'll go grab it.
Sure. In 2 months' time, I shall drop by the Starry Anvil, you said?
Yes.
All right, I'll go see about getting another room.
I'll
or
buy
maybe an
the
adjoin-
other room. If
No,
you
no,
if
no,
your
no,
if your
it's
room
fine.
is full, I can buy another room
Oh, yeah.
myself.
You could stay in that one.
I have the. No, you stay in your own if you got it. You're making this
Stay
harder
in
than
your
it should
own
be,
room.
Saborn. You're making this harder than it should be, and now you're making me feel a little bad.
Sadorn is making this harder?
Yes!
I'm sure
Bruno's
that,
gonna walk away and pay for 2 rooms.
I'm about to do that. We're having a conversation.
It looks back and forth.
Righty, you know, I can see if they have a mat they can roll out for me. You can have the bed. They're one bedrooms.
Okay, that's all I need to know. If they're okay,
Oh,
I
I'm sorry,
assumed
I
there were more
misunderstood.
beds in each room.
No, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were trying to say.
Yeah, I'll get my own then. If it's 1 bedroom each, yeah, I'll buy my own.
Yeah, it's one bed per I think. I'm sure they have big beds or something intended for couples, but
Oh, you and Sadorn, huh?
We're not at that point yet, Sadorn.
oh, I did not mean it like that. You're lovely and all, but
Me and Bruno are at that point either.
Doran's letting him down easy. That's crazy.
No, we're not gonna get into that. Okay, yeah, I'll buy my own. I'm buying my own room. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
you know they 1 gold and they give you food.
1 gold.
Two
Oh,
times a
that's
day.
way better than where it was in
Per
the
night.
Justicars. I feel like it was way
yeah.
more. It feels like it was like
Does
30
like
a
he
night.
does like a this. He does like this in front of you.
You might have done better if you were Gabriel.
What?
Mm.
If I was Gabriel, I would have done better.
What was the difference in room prices?
Rooms were like 30 gold in the Justicars.
I think it was 3, but it was still expensive.
Whatever. Well,
I couldn't tell you for sure. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Which I'm gonna have to. So that means I gotta go consult some notes here. But
it's a mess. This is a mess.
I thought it was 3. But let me look through my notes, see if I have that. Oh, great.
Don't worry about it. I'm probably wrong in that. I will buy 1 for myself, and then I'm going to
Will
head in
No,
early
it was
for the
not
night.
more than 10 gold for a night.
yeah, I would have
Just
if
card,
it was
would've-
if
it
it
was
was
3,
30
I'm pretty
gold,
sure.
I would have remembered.
It was 3 gold. I'm almost positive per person per
Well,
room.
1 gold's better. So I like the red roof.
Yeah. The red roof, red roof, Ian. No.
Terrible.
Yeah, they don't mind me using their branding, right? No, the red roof. I'm not gonna call it the red roof inn just to avoid that issue.
Yeah. Is the red robin close? Can we
The
get a
half orc.
burger?
Probably not. The half orc over there. As Brunar walks up and says he needs 2 rooms, slides over 2 keys. And would you be liking to have this done with meals or without meals?
Oh, with.
We'll have a meal.
For 1 gold each night, you get 2 meals with your room.
Perfect.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
That was
How many
2
nights will you
gold.
be staying with us?
1 week.
1 week.
Right. For 1 week, I'll even give a discounted rate. You can save 5 silver on the week.
All right.
5 silver
Perfect,
for the
thank
whole
you.
week?
Yeah, I'll
No,
pay
you
for that
s-
right now.
You save 5 silver for the whole. So 6 gold and 5 silver would be the total for 1 room for that week.
All right, thank you. 0 and how much silver?
I have exactly 5 silver, so perfect.
Hold on. Quick
So wait,
math.
how much are you putting on the table?
6 gold and 5 silver.
Okay, perfect. He slips you the 1 room key,
Same. I did the same. Perfect.
and same with you then.
Dinners are served at just after sundown. Breakfasts are whenever you come downstairs. We will have something ready to be warmed.
Great.
Perfect.
All right, I take my key. And
Have
I
a
say,
lovely stay, and remember there's no smoking of pipes or other items within your rooms. There's a courtyard designated for such activities.
Gotcha.
You know, why haven't we tried to buy a pipe now that I think about that?
To buy a pipe? Do you smoke,
Yeah.
Brunar? I've never smoked.
Brunar just doing drugs.
We've done worse.
They're just really in with the earth.
We've
man.
done worse. At this point, I still got.
Yeah,
Honestly, we did
I still
we
got
did
like a
lot
little
of
bit of
things.
spice left. We
Oh, I
supposed
still
to
have
snort
spice
that?
left.
We usually just
I have a whole bag of
snort
spice.
that.
Have a lovely stay.
All right.
The individual backs away from the counter
All right.
and
I'm turning in early because I got to get up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah,
So
I don't have anything planned, but might as well.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know
are
how
you
long
getting
it's gonna
up
take.
at the crack of dawn? Or are you getting up before the crack of dawn?
I'm just gonna get up when the meals are
I'm getting
ready.
up before the
That's
crack
about
of dawn, then I guess.
When are you trying to arrive?
At the crack of dawn.
Okay, so you get up before the crack of dawn.
I
Okay.
get up before the crack of dawn to get there at the crack
Couple
of
hours
dawn.
before sunrise.
It's not that far.
No. It's probably within an hour's walk.
Epic. All right, I turn in for the night.
Alrighty.
I buy a. Can I buy a bottle of whiskey? At the front.
We'll say yes. It costs you 15 gold. Yes. 15 gold for a bottle of whiskey.
This is the full
Okay.
bottle, not a shot.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you ask for a bottle of whiskey. They're not going to give you, productions, right? I can't reach it. Thank
All
you.
right, yeah. All right, I do that. I take some shots before I go to bed
Cool.
because I'm still sad about the tournament.
All right. So at this
Oh,
point,
so you're
you
turning into an alcoholic.
drink away your sorrows from losing the tournament.
Yes.
Brunar,
Do you have to
are
roll
you
for
turning in?
alcoholism now?
He's going to sleep,
I'm
so
going
I don't
to
think it
sleep.
matters.
Well, maybe I'll have to
Bruno,
roll in
are
the
you doing
morning, but we'll
anything?
see.
Brunar,
What?
you doing
What are you
anything?
doing?
Are you going to bed?
Just eating if the meals were ready. That was about it. Other than that, just turning
Yeah.
in.
It's a nice stew with hearty bread. They don't do a whole description on what they're feeding you, but it's nice enough.
Nice.
All right. So with that, we will move back over to the other half of the party, who squelches their way back into Cease.
I will be right back.
What are you all looking for as you back into town?
I guess the inn where we stayed. What time is it when we
Going-
get back into town?
With wet clothes. It's getting late as you're coming back into town.
I'm
Well,
not ready to
haven't
fancy
seen-
one.
you can
What?
stay at the Justicars.
I can?
Yes,
Yeah.
they provide a free room for their members.
Oh, but by myself?
Yes.
I thought you were in the Just the Cars.
I haven't been officially admitted yet.
Shoot, I did not get. Where does it say that? I did not pay attention to that part. Oh, they do provide a room. Shoot,
They provide a room.
where the heck do I stay,
The rest of
Ralphie?
y'all could fit in
Where's
there.
the room?
Where are you going?
I want to find my room.
So you're taking off back towards the Justicars?
We are in.
I know you're
Yeah.
in the territory. Are you heading toward the guild hall?
I guess so.
All right. What's the rest of the party doing?
I will accompany Evanthy because we shouldn't leave people alone by themselves
It
after
may be a big room.
dusk.
All right. On that note, what's
I-
Ragnar doing?
I guess I'm tagging along.
Okay. So, as Ragnar and Evan the and Gabriel make their way back over to the Justicars, Ragnar, you do get many looks that you're used to. Even Evan T receives some scornful glances. All in all, you aren't actually looked at that strangely for being completely covered in mud.
What did I do? Why are they looking at us funny?
Don't know, don't care.
Oh, he doesn't care. Okay.
As you enter the main building, you notice there are several people at the receptions. Hello. Can we help you?
I didn't win the tournament. My friend won the tournament, but then, He actually was already had a guild, so he asked if I could be the one who won the guild spot. And where do I sleep? That was just a whole.
So, do you have your membership token yet?
I don't think he gave me a token. It was the big scary guy in armor who was watching the tournament said that I'm in. He was sitting on the big chair in the middle. Was he in the middle, Gabriel, or was he like to the side?
He was in the middle.
The guy who's in the
She
middle.
is holding the truth.
Right. I'm absolutely sure you are telling the truth. Unfortunately, we can't provide housing unless if you have proof of membership.
So who did that paperwork for us, Ralphie?
Yeah. Do you have any proof of membership?
No, I don't think so. Did they give us anything? No.
Nope.
Well, something about paperwork and coming back in the morning. Oh,
Well,
they did
it was
something
worth a
about
shot
having
at
to do
least.
Paperwork and then come back in the morning. Is it morning now, or is it still just night?
You know, that's a very astute question. No, it is not morning, as the moon has barely risen. But if it had just set, you'd be right.
Can I just take a
All
nap
I hear is I'm right.
somewhere
all the rest
around
of
here?
it's just-
We unfortunately do not allow vagabonds and the like.
oh.
No,
can I go
no
rent a
loitering
room
is what I'm
somewhere?
getting at.
I can go rent a room, right?
Absolutely. There are many guild-approved inns in the area. I
Is
can
there
give
one
you a
that'll
few
give a-
suggestions.
Discount?
You know, I actually do
Channel
have
my
something
inner
for you.
Nardad.
See,
Channel the inner Nardad.
the
The
individual.
cheap skate is coming out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see you leading. You muted yourself. I don't know what
didn't
Nate's
say
saying.
nothing.
He's
I
just
didn't- I'm
glaring.
not
I
saying
think that was just a glare.
I don't
Yeah.
think
This
it's
is pretty good glare.
I'm not like that in real life.
What else
I don't.
do
Do,
I call?
I haven't. I've been nice. I was nice on the trip to everyone.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Y'all got mad at me because I was
Okay.
flirting with bartenders.
Yeah, that was.
I lost my hat. I'm no longer a
that
wizard
was
or the
hat
GM.
losing worthy.
Uh,
You tried, Nate. That's all I'm gonna say on it is you tried.
we talked with people. What the heck? All right, moving on. She does reach down and hand you a small piece of paper, basically with the guild's insignia on it. I do remember seeing you compete within the tournament, so I'm sure everything's correct. I just unfortunately can't guarantee that, so I'm sorry. I do have to say you don't have a room yet. As I said, there must be proof
Okay.
of membership. However, this will any of our approved inns within the region will.
Is it just the insignia
Give
or
you a
does it say
discount?
stuff?
No, it doesn't say anything. Wouldn't know if it did. So
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna ask her what it said. Okay, thanks. And I reach out and I take it.
if you'd like, there's a few, and she lists off 3 or 4 inns within the Justicar.
Is one of them the one we stayed at the
No.
night before the tournament?
That one was closer than the other ones.
Oh, so she's sending us away.
A little bit.
Okay. How do I get there?
You know, if you'll pass that back to me. She ends up making a rough sketch of it's like a tourist map, basically, on the back of it, and hands
How
it back
are we
to you.
supposed to know how to get somewhere without a map? I can't read a map. I don't think.
See, this is where you are now. If you follow the street out there, take a left,
I'm nodding.
then continue, and she gives you a full set of directions. Whether or not you get that is up to you.
Okay, I got it.
Well,
So,
thank you.
very
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
I look
I'll see you
forward.
tomorrow.
I look forward to it. I won't be on staff, so I'm sure I'll see you in the evening, maybe.
Oh,
Um,
but you were really nice. I only want to deal with you.
I'm flattered. Unfortunately, that's not quite how our guild operates, so I'm sure we'll see each other again. Well,
Bye. I wave as I run out.
Well, we have our choice of inn, whichever one you fancy, haven't they?
Oh, wait. Let's go to the one where she told us how to get there. I only kind of caught half the
Sure.
directions, but we have a map. If my survival is I have a +5 in that. I could
Yeah, you
probably
could probably
read a map.
figure it
Yeah,
out.
Okay.
Gabe for sure would just lead them because he was there and listening.
I mean, between the two of you, and like she said, she does actually have a good survival. So
Hi. You can't just jump up here.
all right. So with that, you continue to your inn. At point at which you are all charged 2 gold per night after showing the coupon.
Even with the coupon.
Okay. That's
yeah.
fine. I pay for my room. Let me.
I won't
edit
need a
my
room,
money.
thank you.
Wait, you do or you don't?
I don't. I have other accommodations waiting.
Hey, Gabriel.
Yes?
Do you have that weird orb we've been sleeping in for a few nights prepared?
I do, but I'm not going to be using it tonight.
Damn.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going to take a bath.
Oh,
Do you need a bath?
Yes.
Are you
I
sure?
look down at myself, but we're wet. That doesn't that mean we don't need a bath?
No.
Hey,
we're
Lindsay, can I
fine.
stay in your room?
How many beds are in the room?
I don't need a bed.
As
Okay.
looks between the two of you,
We generally frown upon individuals bunking in the same room.
Why?
It leads to unfortunate creations.
What kind of?
I'm sorry, what?
creations? I'm.
Are you assuming? That's where a couple.
I don't know what they're talking about. What do you mean?
Wouldn't dare to presume as much. However, we do frown upon bunking within the same room. Our rooms only have
I
one bed.
genuinely do not care. I wanna sleep.
Yeah.
So
I
can you
hired him.
shut up?
Gabe is gonna
Bodyguard?
put 2 gold on the table. This is for him.
No, he's my
Pleasure to do
bodyguard. I
business
hired him.
with you.
I'm upset. I just want
You
Ragnor
two-
to sleep on my floor.
You two have a great night, and Gabe is going to retire out of the inn.
Alias,
But he
tag
can
along
follow
with
me up.
Lindsay.
Follows me
I'm your
upstairs.
bodyguard.
Just- Yeah, sleep
You
on the
are.
floor. Wait, are the rooms
Uh,
side by side? Do they have an interconnecting door?
no, they do not have an
No,
interconnecting
but they're
door.
side by
Don't
side.
worry.
They do give you
Oh,
ones side by side.
Okay, so if I scream, you'll hear me.
Yeah, I'm staying in your room. I don't care.
So Gabe just wasted 2 gold for nothing. Yep. Okay. Sorry, Gabe.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's the principle of the matter. What the heck are these people saying that he can't
Oh,
say?
It had you guys didn't roll insight or anything. If you wanted to know more about it, you could have.
Oh.
Or you can give me a post insight roll.
I
Go
want to
on.
know. Wait, would I don't, would I know? What is
Probably
in
not, but you could roll it anyway.
Lucky, I hate you.
Insight.
Yeah. Oh, I'm actually
15.
16.
Both of you noticed them looking particularly at you two, and others giving you both kind of looks, displeased looks.
What kind of? Why?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
you
I
did
know,
catch some
but-
things from you looking at your ears, or in
Uh,
Ragnar's case, his teeth, the
I don't think they like
mottled
how
green
he looks.
color of his skin.
Is it because I fell in the lake?
It's because I'm hellfish.
Yeah.
Obviously, they could tell that you're a half fish. You know.
The only important conversation here are reasons. I think it's because I fell in a lake. He thinks it's because he's.
My mother was a fish.
My mother
Okay.
was a fish. That was
Great.
there.
But yeah, You think, Ragnar at least. I guess Evan, do you think that it probably wouldn't have been an issue had it been Gabriel or someone else?
Wait, is this what racist means?
Don't know, don't scare. I wanna sleep.
Okay. Well, yeah, he can sleep on the floor. I'm debating if I sleep on the floor across the room in solidarity, because there's only one bed. I think solidarity floor sleeping, yeah.
How to be a true employee. Sleep on the floor.
And you mean an employer?
I mean, you could sleep on the floor if you wanted. Who's the employee and the employer in this relationship?
At this point, I don't know. He,
Right?
saved,
You know?
he saved me when I was drowning.
Who knows?
Sorry, Sam. I didn't see you. All I saw was him come out of the
Well, no,
water.
it wasn't blatantly obvious or anything.
It happened. Gabe accepts it. I mean,
Just pure chaos.
Anyhow, you all go to sleep for the
sleep.
night.
Does that mean a long rest?
It will need a long rest. Gabriel, you're just going to find a bathhouse?
going to find a bathhouse,
Good.
and then
well,
something different happens.
And what?
Once something different happens, once my bath's complete, I'm just going to head off in an alleyway and kind of sit there for a minute, make sure no one's looking.
Yep.
And the wings unfurl, and he just takes off into the sky.
Fuck?
Okay.
What?
Gabriel flies away.
I didn't know we have a bird.
Wait.
And
You weren't
he is
there.
going to make his way to the Temple of Saloon in Helm's Hold.
All right.
He just gets wings.
The Temple of Saloon at Helm's Hold?
Or it
There
was
wasn't a temple in Helm's
it wasn't a
Hold.
temple. It was a
there's a
smaller
church
Yes,
in the kitchen. That's the one that you visited
yes.
previously.
that's the one I'm talking about.
I need to know, do they only work at night?
You'll never know.
Well,
And you
If-
don't know.
we don't. This is me asking out of, like,
I don't
didn't
know.
know
I didn't
that
pay
had
attention
a-
to his character level ups. What do you think I am, a GM?
yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, you make your way. The church is closed up at this point.
He's just gonna
Um,
sit on the roof
Yep.
and just pray for a little while.
Mhm.
And then he'll make his way to Father Harold's house.
Okay. The doors are open. There is a wounded individual sleeping on the couch as you enter.
He casts. He doesn't,
He casts, he doesn't. Okay.
because that would hurt.
Yeah. You know, there's some things that are worth it, some things that aren't.
It's not worth.
it.
So he'll
Alright.
just retire for the night.
I'll forget I heard all that.
Yeah, just forget all that. Yo, you didn't hear none of that. All right.
All right, I'm
Gabriel
long
retires
resting.
for the night in the kitchen. Everyone can take a long rest.
Yay.
Oh, 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 hooty, hooty, hoo.
Gotta love 5e where it's like, you get all of your stuff back and magically heal a lot of wounds by sleeping for 8 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
That's why we're waking up to happy music.
Yeah.
At this point, it's perfectly timed. You all awaken to different scenes about you. Some of you are treated to nice breakfasts. Some of you woke up a little bit earlier and took off towards a guild hall.
Before I
Some of
before
you-
I before I left, I wrote down. I took a piece of paper from my journal and I wrote a note to Sidorn. I'm gonna put it under his under his door.
Okay,
saying
you do so.
saying I'm going to be doing stuff in the kitchen. Let Gabriel know when you can.
Like Gabriel,
Let
No.
Gabriel know. Because I know that
you're
he
doing stuff in the kitchen.
because Gabriel should have I let Gabriel keep the sending stone. So I'm telling
All right.
Sidorn to let Gabriel know that I will be in the kitchen today.
You do so. as you take off towards the guild hall, along with you, Evanthi, except heading in two different, very different guild halls. Do any of the rest of you wake up that early?
I wake up probably before the both of them, just to make my way back to the guild hall, the same way I got there.
Oh, cool. All right. Yeah. Same way you got there. You show up about the same time as you're heading in. You spot a lone half-elf figure making their way towards the guild hall.
Am I still squelching?
No, you slept.
It's been 8 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I guess I left Ragnor on the floor.
I guess so. Ragnar, did you wake up at the crack of dawn?
I woke up.
Okay.
Did you come with me?
Yes,
stay
I'm
there?
your bodyguard.
Okay, the bodyguard comes with. All right. So in this case, Brunar, are you the only one staying asleep proper sleeping time?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So we will start with the odd man out, the one heading to the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm making my way to the guild hall, hopefully. I've been around the kitchen a bit. Hopefully the actual guild hall
Doesn't take that long.
it stands out, sticks out a little bit.
It does. As you approach the building, you notice it is, while not tall, like the picture, the map suggests, it takes a lot of acreage comparatively. It's not actually acres, but you know what I mean. It is a large building in terms of length and width, seeming to be made of several halls. Bit of an odd construction, all in all. You notice several plumes of smoke rising out from the building at this point through many chimneys and hatches. All sorts of stuff going on.
Okay.
All right.
I'll head up to
You enter.
I'll head up to the front door, kind of look at
Okay.
it, kind of give myself about a minute just to take some deep breaths, you know, and then after a minute, I'll knock on the guild hall door.
You knock on it for a moment. There's no real answer, as it's. I'll let you choose whether or not you do knock. It's a very large set of doors.
I'll knock on the big
Jeez.
door, and then I'll wait like
All right. So
30
you
seconds.
knock. You wait. There's no real response, but eventually someone comes up behind you, nods to you, and walks through.
Oh, then I'll open the door for that person,
Sounds good. You open
then-
the door for him.
and then I'll also
It
step
is,
in when I do that.
Yep. It's a halfling who walked past you, nodding in thanks. As you nod back, you will change scene here real quick.
Oh, is that right? You had something.
Yes, if I can pull it open.
I should probably pull open the guild thing too. Info.
As you look through this building, I'll note that the main hall itself does reach relatively high with a domed glass ceiling.
Ooh.
As you enter, you notice craftsmen all about you, bustling around carrying different materials. Many of them in quite a jovial spirit. You see several projects being worked on. You see things of all sorts. Alchemists, corners, herbalists that are separating their herbs out and different powders and what. There's an acid oven in the back.
Ooh.
Right next to a large wooden seat. The seat is currently unoccupied. But yeah, basically any crafting station you've ever heard of. Woodworking,
Wow.
blacksmith,
Wow.
smithing. I mean, it's an amazing sight.
Wow. Wow.
It kind of catches you by surprise because this is the first, as compared to the other two guild halls you've seen,
Mm-hmm.
this is by far the most interesting.
Yeah, most lively.
You notice several people kind of bumping past you, but none of them give you that kind of nasty attitude that you'd expect. They all assume you're there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You notice actually a white dragonborn bump past you, nods to you, and heads off towards what seems to be.
I grab him by the shoulder first if I see a white dragonborn. I grab him like, hey. Wow, I haven't seen someone looking like you in a little bit. Wow. Well, I mean, technically not really, but huh. Well, I'm looking into possibly I'm looking for a guild to join, and I think that this one has been calling my name, so if you know of where to sign up. What was your name again? Silverhorn. How long have you been in... How long were you born here? That's what I thought. How long have you been here? Okay, okay. I just wondering. I'm Narnad, you know, Doroth. From the Doroth tribe, of course, up in the mountains. Oh, okay then. That's not what I expected. Yeah, okay. Well, I turn over to the dwarf now I'm looking at. I will. If you would allow it. I have not done an such. I is for insight, which is nothing, but that's a natural 17. Yeah.
There's several things about this that seems a little off. Strength 1 did not note a clan name. It seems surprised or impacted at all by your clan.
Yeah, that's weird. I assumed that we were all. Keep an eye on him. I would like to join. I am a potential climber, future climber who needs a guild to join. Well, smithing, sir. This armor that I'm wearing right now, smith myself. Oh, look at him. What's your name, sir? Gormel? Brusksman. Briskman. I do. Whoa. I've As you can see, this armor that I'm wearing right now, I made that from scratch. Yes, did I say blacksmith? I thought I just said smith. Well, what's usually a good criteria? What do... Well, how long does these tests usually take? Well, it took me a month to make this, but I don't have a month. So, what is something that I can make in a week? Okay, Well, I thought that... I'll take someone who's good at making weapons. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I guess from my clan, we used to use warhammers a lot, and I was wondering, you think that I've never made one before, but I know them pretty well. Do you think I could? I think I could make one of those in about a week's time, maybe with a little bit of help, but I don't know. I'm saying that to Swan. What's your opinion? How long do you think it would make to make a warhammer? Because I know that the special hammer that I'm making is going to take a week's time for him, so I assume that... Well, if I'd known that I was going to have to do this anyways, I would have just made my special weapon myself instead of pay someone to do it. But whatever. So, we're here. All right. Yeah, well, we're gonna do that then. Are all the materials here for me to do so? All right, I'll follow. I think that's the plan, yeah. All right.
I went to go take a bath.
Oh, that was a really long bath. If you never came back.
Well, I found some time to sleep. Are you excited?
I guess so. That big guy was really scary. Is he gonna be here? Or is it gonna be the nice person? He doesn't know. Great. So where the heck was I supposed to go? The guild hall?
Is that where you enter?
Yes.
All right. You walk into the guild hall. A receptionist meets you. Hello. What can I do for you all today?
I was told to come back here at dawn by someone.
You must be
'cause
the new recruit. Let's see.
Yes.
Evanthi, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Is that all one word?
Yeah.
All right. Evanthi. Right. If you'll wait for just a moment, Mr. Ingrass will be out shortly to begin your training.
Mr.
Can I stay with her?
How the heck am I spelling that?
Are you joining the
I'm her
guild?
bodyguard.
Unfortunately, she'll be learning how to guard herself, and we do not have room in the training hall for you as well.
That's
So,
fine. I can sleep on the floor.
it's not a sleeping situation, sir.
I am actually also here to meet with a mentor.
Oh, could I get a name, please?
Gabriel Rylar.
Gabriel Bralla. All right, you see her scribble it down. And do you know the mentor's name?
I didn't happen to catch it,
Do
unfortunately.
you have a short description for me?
Yes, Gabriel does.
Very well.
Right, I shall put it in inquiry for you, if you wouldn't mind taking a seat over there.
Points you to a nearby bench.
I will do so.
Can my friend, and I point at Ragnor, stay with him and wait?
Yes, I suppose.
So can he just wait here on the bench if he doesn't have anything better to do? He might have better things to do. Do you have better things to do?
Where's the bar?
Oh, he could just go drink. Where's the nearest bar?
Well, there are quite a few establishments.
Where's the
that
bar
serve-
in this hall?
Oh, we don't currently have a tournament going on, so the nearby bar will be unfortunate.
And then about this time, a towering figure walks into the guild hall.
What'd you say? How was I spelling the last name, Mr.
Ingrass?
Yeah. How am I spelling
Take a
that?
guess. A towering figure walks into the hall wearing chainmail, walks up to you, Ragnar, punches you in the arm, and drags you off to the guild bar as
Aye.
Alistair leads you off. Gives
I
you a-
guess I have my friend now.
Bye!
They kind
Hi.
of don't really care about strength around here. They more care about, but don't worry about it. You're with me now. Those
Hi.
two will be all right. He walks
Okay.
off.
Will I?
No, good luck.
Sorry, what?
She'll be fine. Alistair walks off, seeming to be a little more talkative than he was during the tournament. As you notice, he has a dingling medallion sticking out from his belt at this point. Seems to be made of some form of iron. Shortly after, a figure walks into the main hall. Evanthi calls out,
Yeah?
"Follow me."
I just look at Gabriel. Bye! I'm going that way, I guess. I
Have
follow
fun,
the
be
guy.
safe.
All right.
Wait, is this dangerous? As I'm walking away.
Not if you listen to what I say.
Okay.
As this figure leads you off
I
into
don't
a
like
room.
that.
Oh, pretty boy.
This guy wants to work with him.
What's this guy's name again? Okay.
So, normally we go based off of your martial prowess. However, I have a feeling you'll
No, you're already a half elf. It's fine.
Doesn't seem to like you very much, that's for sure. Maybe a part of it too. Ragnar, we're gonna zoom in on what you're doing for the rest of the day. As Alistair takes you to the bar, doesn't drink too much himself, but basically asks what your plans are. Feelings back and forth. Well, to be honest, I care a lot more about looks than I do. I didn't get into your tournament until I knew if I wanted to come back in 13 years when I made my way up the ladder. Obviously, I got no told. She slipped right into the Nothing says the bank. Well, if you like to head to this, Annie and I will take you. You know, it'd be funny. I don't know.
You literally said you wanted to be a bodyguard.
You make your way back. We'll switch scenes here again real quick. Brunar,
Ragnor!
how do you go about this?
I'm gonna just find a secluded person, like, and just ask that. Just where is he?
You notice someone in an alleyway wearing a cloak, kind of huddled up against a corner. Why don't you role play out how you do what?
Wait, is this him or someone else?
He's a man in a cloak. You're not really sure.
God. Where is I just walk up to them, tap or slightly like approach like I'm gonna put my hand on their shoulder and ask if they've seen no one.
Individual looks up at you.
Excuse me, sir, what's that supposed to mean? Have I seen no one?
Is it no one? Hold on.
What do you mean?
Have you seen nobody?
I ain't seen nobody, no. Except for you. I was
No.
sleeping just before.
I tried. Thank you.
All right. About this time, as you walk away, a pebble bounces off of your helmet.
I'll look up.
You see a grinning face above you as a bearded man with spectacles looks down at you. Hello there. You were looking for someone?
Yeah, I had quite an interesting favor to ask.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. Come into my office, he says as he backs up onto the roof.
Oh, okay, so I'm climbing onto a roof now?
Sure, if you want.
I'll wait a second and see if he comes back around first. And I'll have a
You
die
wait.
ready.
He leans back over. I don't have tea, if that's what you're looking for. And I don't have a ladder, either.
Okay, I guess I'm climbing up.
Roll athletics.
And this is athletics, correct?
That is correct.
Dirty 20, 12 plus 8.
Nice. You climb up onto the roof. He's sitting up there on the equivalent of a medieval lawn chair. It's a folding wooden chair with some form of pillowy backing to it. Seems to be able to be carried around. Welcome to my office for right now.
Well, pretty nice, I'd have to say.
It's got a great view.
Oh, what does the view look like, actually?
You look around, rooftops. I mean, nothing particularly spectacular. You're in Helm's Hole still, I believe, so...
Well, I had more of a odd favor to ask, and I figured you were the best person to ask at this moment.
Oh, I see. So we're not trading anymore. Okay. What favor do you have to ask?
And I would send him, or say this. Tell him I wouldn't have much to offer, but have a couple things that I need to take care of. Woo.
What's going on?
I am reading currently.
Oh, he's been sneaky.
I'm gonna BRB.
He looks at you.
But
Well, I do know many people that can cast a hex or a curse. Specifics on those are a little bit out of my field. If you're perhaps looking to buy an item, I may have something, but unlikely. I'm more the type who likes to keep my finds. I'm not giving back that arm, by the way. Mostly because I threw it away. And I'm not selling back that staff either. But if you're looking for someone who can do such a thing, well, I may know someone who knows someone. But I'm not going to do it for free. What you got?
At the moment, I can offer large. If we're going high numbers here, 700.
700. I think we can make it work for maybe 600 even. How about that?
Perfect.
All right. I'm going to give you a name. And you're going to look around town for them, because I don't know where they are in town. They won't be able to help you, but they may have heard of something that may be able to help you with such interesting endeavors. I would like you to look for someone who goes by the name... GM is currently looking it up. Indrar.
Oh lord, how do I spell that?
Oh.
Are you asking that in character or out of character?
Out this time.
Okay. Indrar.
Wait, I didn't get a name.
what?
Indra with an R.
Indrar.
What the frick?
Indrar what?
Oh, I'm not going to give you the first name. That's another 600 gold.
I can work with that, possibly.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Things I wouldn't mention around them. The church. Any affiliation to... Well... The church. Specifically, the saloon church.
Noted. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Be careful with such dark endeavors.
I will most certainly try. Thank you.
But if you find anything interesting along in that path, well, I'm always looking for a fun thing or two.
I'll keep an eye out.
Also, be careful with how you go about looking for me in the future. You seem to have attracted some attention, so maybe not every 2 weeks or so. Give it a little bit of time.
Very well.
All right?
Yeah.
And, keep doing what you're doing, obviously, but be a little careful. Like I said, drawing a bit of attention on yourselves, so, this is freebie for you. Don't hang out with vampires, and, well, maybe be a little wary of your weapon choices, all right?
Thank you.
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't think any of us have any idea what's going on.
Have a good day, and thanks
You-
for the money.
I have an assumption.
No problem. And I'll
And
just.
if you're still in the market of selling that stick, let me know.
No, I'm good.
All right. Farewell.
You see him stand up, pick up his lawn chair, and jump off the roof.
He's looking for a warlock. Perhaps.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared. Oh Lord. I'm gonna go look for who was out and about. I'll go look for Ragnor after I roll to get off this roof.
All right, let's see how gracefully you dismount
Two.
the roof. Not gracefully at all. You fall right off. There's just like this.
Great. Hey, it happens. It happens to all of us.
Yeah, for sure. He like
Mostly
looked over
me.
the edge and his foot slipped and he just went.
Yeah, just 100% straight down. You know
yeah,
what?
that's my thing. I'm the one who falls off things and can't jump.
You take
Get up
3
just
falling
fine.
damage.
Oh, I was supposed to say get up just fine, but can't get
You get
down.
pretty much fine. All right. At this point, I would like to ask you all to take a bio break, as I'm going to. I'll be back.
I might do that too.
Oh.
You got cut in line.
So Sam, I have the assumption that you're the only one who has at least a clue of what's going on, huh?
No, I don't know anything.
God.
No,
Oh, no,
everyone's
yeah,
being
I'm
secretive.
actually terrified.
Everybody's got their
Yeah, I'm
secrets.
completely in the dark here, pal.
Everybody's got
Oh,
their secrets.
crap.
Hexes, what?
Sorry, I had another thing on my monitor. That's why I was smiling so much.
What a mess. What a mess.
Actually, I am gonna get food.
What food could I even get right now if I wanted to? I don't have any snacks on in my house right now. What do I even have? Oh, I have celery. I can be annoying. I sure can. Oh yeah, Ushanka is definitely needed for the aesthetics. No! No! Wish the ears were a little bigger.
The key is you just sprint faster than your husband.
That usually works.
Because you only have one bathroom.
Poor Ralphie.
You know, you already went earlier.
Chilly.
Even though you already went earlier.
I wasn't. Ralphie's mom texted and asked us if we could check to see if the garage was closed. And I now keep my very expensive bicycle in said garage.
Oh, yeah, fancy bike.
So I wanted to know.
Do you still bike to work?
No.
But you just got a fancy
I never
bike for fun?
took this bicycle to work. I had it. Well, what happened is 3 years ago, I was set to start training. I wanted to do a bike tour. Either like Keys up to Maine or from Virginia to Oregon. I was ready. I was
Fuck.
going.
Y'all
But
should
then
bike
because
to
of work, I
here.
had all those wrist issues. If I bike across the country, I will stop at your house, Nate. Okay?
Okay.
I'll make that a stop. But after all my wrist issues I had, I still bike, but not even a tenth of how much I used to. I also got out of shape.
Yeah.
Used to be 24, 25 miles, 2 hours, no problem. Hour out, hour back, 12 miles out, 12 miles back. We're good. But
Nope.
not anymore.
Nope.
I did 30. Oh, shoot. 18 and 18. That's 36 round trip back in September. And I was pretty dead for like 3 days afterwards. You gonna bike across the country with me, Ralphie?
Okay. Only if I can attach one of those ice cream makers to my back tire so I can make ice cream the entire time.
What, they make ice cream makers that just attached to the
You never
back?
seen that?
No!
Somebody made one.
That sounds amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Hey, Doodlebug. I found a cat. He's running. Oh, hi, baby. You're not running. You're gonna go get him?
Who wants to trade hair? Because I've about had it.
I don't know if you want to trade hair with me.
I'll take it.
You
I don't want to trade hair, but I'm about to cut all mine off for a
What?
try.
No!
I got to.
No, you don't!
When I go to apply, I do.
When you go
Zach.
apply for what to
Ralphie.
what?
Ralphie, if you're thinking where you're texting about there's a guy at my store whose hair is down to his butt. And he has a beard.
That's not how you get hired.
And
Yeah.
that's how he got hired. He didn't just magically grow that, he got hired with that. As long as you pull it back nicely, maybe take a little bit off, but don't cut it.
Yeah, I think if you want to keep it, just clean it up.
I'm just going short.
Just
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Locks of Love.
Just wear your cowboy hat.
Donate
to
my
the-
hair.
Just wear your cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just wear a couple hats
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
That'll go well. I'll just wear this hat.
Yeah. Even better.
Wherever you're working, like planning on applying, find out their uniform and just come in with one of the shirts already.
Funny part is I have one of their old uniforms. It's a little out of date.
And the color's wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. So, I guess all I really need to know now. I got an important question.
Yeah.
You all, over the course of this week, are working on stuff.
Yeah.
I need to know what the two free people are doing, and specifically Ragnar's plans are.
Can I make a pivot?
Make a pivot.
Can I, instead of making the Warhammer, since I already made the design, can I just make another one of my special things that I'm...
You could start working on one of those instead.
Do you think that would take a similar amount of time?
A little bit longer, but we'll say 2 weeks instead for you.
2 weeks
You have
just for a
some
bigger
assistance.
pole?
It's not a bigger pole.
It's
It's,
not just a bigger
completely
pole.
redone weight.
Yeah.
The weight's completely different.
Yeah. Well, can a roll depend how long it takes? Are
Sure.
we doing that?
We can go based off of that.
Were we going to
We'll
do
get
that
back to that in a
anyways?
minute.
Okay.
I was going to roll regardless, but your baseline was a week.
Okay.
All right. So, Brunar, you meet up with Ragnar, who is
Hi.
doing something. I don't know, waltzing through town at this point.
Yeah, basically.
Ragnar, what you been doing for the last hour since you left the bar?
Looking for Brunar.
Do you have anywhere to start? Do you have any idea where Brunar's at?
Nope.
Okay,
just looking
great.
for-
Did
Mind
Gabriel
that.
ever
Kind
get
of like-
the message, by the way?
That will be happening throughout the week. Not throughout the week. By the end of the day, that will happen. It's like
Okay.
2 or 3 hours later.
I would probably say that we
Sword's
should
not up yet.
meet up on the second day or something.
I've been kidnapped for a week.
Oh,
I don't know what the frick you want me to do. I ran a lap and a half and I'm just lying on the ground like just waving waving off medical attention. Yeah, that's how my week's gonna go.
Yeah, most of your week is basic strength training.
Do I get any stronger?
No. So,
What the heck?
I will have you at the end of this roll an athletics check, but not there yet.
That's really bad.
Ragnar,
Yeah.
you walk around in the town. Which district do you visit first to find Brunar?
We started in the Justicars. Let's just walk through the moon.
Okay. How do you go about looking for Brunar in the Moon District?
Mindless walking. Hoping for luck.
I need Brunar and I need Ragnar to roll me a 1d100.
I don't have 100.
Yes, you do.
You definitely do.
Your dice
Just one.
set
Two
should-
d10s.
2d10s.
I don't. I have a percentile, I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
those
what-
ones.
That's what it is.
You roll a percentile and you roll a d10.
I am stupid.
It's the same shape as the percentile.
Yeah,
Don't have one?
I don't know.
How many dice
I think
do you have?
I think he dropped one at some point Like,
no,
a
maybe.
while ago.
Do you have 7?
I have one with a 0.
Alright.
I've
It should look
out percentile.
Probably.
Does it have a two?
Something
two
like
zeros?
It has a 0 and a 9.
That would be it.
And
that
I
would be
have
your
a percent.
d10. And then you would should have another one
percentile
that
with
has...
a double 0.
Yeah, perfect. Roll those
right.
two together.
Okay.
The
And,
support of friendship.
Parent, if you wouldn't mind giving me a
What?
great a
D100.
D100.
Oh, man, I finally get to use that thing?
Don't use it,
Uh,
please.
Use the big
It's
one.
the worst. It's the worst thing.
5 and
Ooh,
40.
96. Close to 100. Almost.
You don't find each other, not even close, in the entire first day.
He has a week to wander.
Do you all do
No.
anything else with your days other than just looking for each other?
Yes, actually.
I'm looking for that lady again. I'm gonna head towards the skulls in the meantime.
I am
Okay, so you're going
to...
towards the skulls to find the tiefling?
Yes.
Okay. And Ragnar?
gather info on guilds that I have not gathered info.
Which guild in particular?
I started in mages. Let's start with the kitchen.
Okay. What do you want to know about them?
Everything that's useful. So, requirements, the benefits, the ups, downs.
Okay,
That's
with
it.
requirements, to enter, you have to be able to craft an item that fits their standards. In terms of benefits, hold on. I'm pulling up that information now. They pay for basically your entrance into the tower. The only thing is they may confiscate your magic items. Actually, sorry, not magic items. They may confiscate items that you find along the way on the climb.
Yes. Alright.
That's the main benefit, is you can get away for free there. But if they find something, like if you found something they may like, they may take it from you. Either temporarily or permanently.
Alright.
I feel like all the other places had like a long list of things. That one's just like, take items, pay for entrance.
Yep.
Fine.
After that, I'm just gonna keep wandering down to the Mage Guild, I guess.
All right, within the first day, Ragnor, you aren't able to find any info on Severance. With that, though, basically y'all don't find each other on the first day because you don't have a set meeting place and you don't know where each other is staying. So that's going to be interesting. As the first day draws to a close, Narnad, I'm sorry, you find that you have found the materials you would like to make this out of.
Mm-hmm.
It took a little bit longer than you thought it would, but
I have the schematics for it though myself too. Does that help at all?
it does. And Swan looks over them, gives you a nod, and is following along. Kind of gives you a thumbs up. Seems a little more excited than he was.
Yeah.
By that I mean instead of a he gives you a
Yeah, that was pretty epic. I think we can do this. I already have someone else
Gives you a
making this
nod.
for me, but I'm like, when in Rome, while I'm here, might as well have an extra.
All right. Are you planning on attempting to work extra hours or just head off to sleep and come back and work on it in the morning?
I'll work a little later in the night, enough to get.
right.
Enough to get 8 hours. I'm not going to exhaust myself.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a blacksmithing check or smithing check. I'm going to stop picking on that in the future. I just think it's funny that they put it in under blacksmith, even though blacksmith is someone.
Who just makes horseshoes?
What?
What?
It's not an armor smith or a weapon.
What's
smith.
that going to be under? Is that a strength or an intelligence?
Um,
or...
You've already made your schematics, I'm pretty sure. So go ahead and roll me under strength. You're
Under strength?
actually manipulating the materials now.
All right, and then because I have expertise in fire runes, so it's the strength plus expertise.
Strength plus 6. Yes.
Yeah. That was a 2, but I believe that in our last dungeon encounter, you gave us all inspiration, correct?
Did you mark it down?
I believe that at the end of that thing, you gave everyone
I'm
but
pretty sure I
Gabriel
did.
inspiration.
No, I think I gave everyone off of that one. I did not?
I was the only person not to receive inspiration.
Okay. I would appreciate y'all make sure to mark down if you have inspiration.
I have 2 inspiration.
Yes, 1 inspiration
also
for
have
beating
two.
season 1.
Okay.
Wrote it down.
Cool.
So I'm going to re-roll that because that was a bad roll.
Sounds good.
That was also a bad roll, but whatever. 16 in all.
16 and all. All right. It's going to be a little bit longer than a week. More like a week and a half.
All right.
Still not that bad.
All right.
It's not like you're failing. It's just taking a little longer.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be doing that.
So,
I'll be in
That's
there.
pretty much going to be
Can
your
I-
routine.
Can
leaving
I
and coming back.
can I take 3 points of exhaustion throughout the week to get it done a little faster? To work through the night.
It's more of a matter of what's going on. That's part of the role. It's like taking it into account.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to ask Norlar. I don't know what I can't read what I wrote. So I just get to go back with my friends and I'll come back here tomorrow morning.
Good joke. No.
What do you mean no?
You get 4 hours of sleep. Take it or leave it.
Ooh.
I
There's a
don't think.
bedroll in the corner.
Oh, okay.
What
Are they
about
gonna
who?
be okay without me?
If they can't survive without your weak ass, they have no business surviving.
I think I'm pretty strong, honestly.
All right. He takes off his helmet. Sorry, his pauldron, we'll say, because he's not wearing a helmet. He's wearing a hood, and hands it to you. All right. Takes it back with one hand, sets it back on, buckles it back under.
That's really heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you're really strong.
I'm.
Not just me strong.
All right. Get some sleep. I'm going to go procure you some foods that might increase your muscle mass to a little bit above an inchworm. I'll be back.
Quick question.
As he walks out of the room, he locks the door.
What? I've been officially kidnapped.
What's your quick question?
Congratulations.
Should I go and take 410 off of my thing for the writ?
Out of your bank account, yes.
I can go and just wipe because okay. All right.
They would have gone to recover that.
They would have
yes.
done that, so I can just take 410 off of my current gold. Okay, gotcha.
Gabriel, with the 12, let's see. So Brother Tillery looks you up and down at the end of it and says, all right, at least I know where we're starting. I haven't given up on you because I saw your martial prowess and the fact that you can throw some spells. So, you're going to get my version of our entrance exam. Good luck. And starts walking away. Hurry up.
All right, I'll follow him.
All right. You are essentially given a very similar in terms of strength and everything course, basic course. Doesn't take a whole week. However, the problem is he literally sets you down with massive tomes of medical information. And expects you to read through quite a few of them. And it keeps bringing in specific cases and people to test out your knowledge on.
Perfect. I'm going to use the special thing. Because I'm a sage, I know exactly where to look for certain information, so I'm going to match as needed.
Yep. And it actually comes through in clutch. That's going to save you. We'll say it gives you advantage on this check. So go ahead and roll me a medicine check, but I would allow, if you'd prefer, to run based off of intelligence instead of wisdom. I'd assume you'd want to run wisdom. The DC is not less difficult.
Yeah,
It is the same.
for sure. And I'm also going to use guidance.
Alrighty. 2 1s?
Nope. It was a
No.
2 and a 7.
Okay, so 7 plus your modifiers.
Guidance.
15.
15. All right, you similarly end up with about a week and a half for your course. To
Does he
finish
get
up.
to leave?
No.
Oh, so he's also kidnapped.
I mean, it's a lot different of a situation. He's not locked in a single room, but he's essentially given quarters.
Wait, why don't I get quarters?
You're basically in
'Cause you-
timeout.
You can't lift a pauldron, so
He doesn't trust me?
no. He thinks you're going to trip over something and die on his watch.
Early in that week,
All right.
I would have
Left in
said
a
to
room full of
Sidorn to
weapons.
contact Gabriel and say, "Hey, can we meet up?"
Okay, and pretty much Storm would have contacted you with that, Gabriel. And
My response is, I don't think I can leave for the next week and a half.
Okay, good to know.
all right,
So they left me in a room full of weapons.
They
And then
did.
Did they not take any of the weapons?
no, they're training. It's a training room full of weapons.
Okay, but if you're
Actually-
he's worried I'm gonna trip and fall on a weapon,
Yeah.
why leave me in a room full of weapons?
Because
And I-
he
Is
he
hopes that
helping?
you won't.
Can I modify my response to include Sidorn giving the the stone to Narnad so he can keep in communication?
He can't respond, but
Can't.
over
Yep.
the next couple of days, it does end up coming into Narnad's hands temporarily.
Okay. Cool. I've got it by day 3.
Yep.
Then-
So, over the course of that week, what is Brunar working on? Other than
I'm
finding
gonna.
Severance.
So I found a little bit of information. What was it?
For what?
You just said I found a little bit of information on Severance and didn't go into depth. Other than that, I just want to go to Sidorn and ask him something.
About Severance?
No, just that,
Okay.
what you said and then something else.
All right, so you end up finding out Severance is a climbing guild, that you already knew that. And eventually, over the course of the week, you would have been able to make a meeting happen.
All
So,
right, and
Somewhere around day 6. So what are you trying to get from Sidorn? If he's found any information about the Mage Guild? Or...
that I would have more information possibly about the Mage Guild. I don't know where he is in town or who he is, but I have his last name on who I need to find.
Okay. So you're sending Sidorn out to find information about...
Indar and nothing more. Not go to him, just more information about who he is. Just if I could get the first
Alright.
name and make life easier.
Sidorn will attempt this, although, as you probably know by now, his main thing is not information gathering. But he does begin looking for you. I will have him roll checks here in just a little while. I do need to know what Ragnar is doing for this week.
Well, that's tough because he can't contact anyone, right? He can't contact either Gabriel or Evanthy right now, right?
There's a chance of it, but not particularly likely.
Good question, Ralphie. Very good question. I'd say for the first day, I want to see if I can guild the Mage Guild.
You want to try to enter the Mage Guild?
No, scare them.
Scare the Mage Guild?
Or find out more about the Rage.
Okay, so you go to the Mage Guild in search of a scholar? Or...
Yes, to find out more about my Rage.
Okay.
I want
So
to find out
you
more
walk
about
in.
it.
As you enter the Mage Guild's main hall, when you open the door, it's like pushing through something really hard. But you just push through it and open the door. Pretty much everyone universally that looks around you is an absolute shrimp. I mean, they look pathetic. They all look at you like, what just happened? As
I think I'm in the wrong guild.
someone didn't cast magic on the door to open it, instead just pushed it open. You walk in, you
Totally
go,
drunk.
"Ah!" You yell and scare them. Roll intimidation for me, please.
No, of course, intimidation.
For
Totally in
what?
the wrong guild.
Why?
Tried to scare the Mage Guild. We'll see how this goes.
Ralphie,
No!
Fireball.
I'm proficient in intimidation.
Proficient in intimidation.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Ragnar.
That's an 18.
That's what I did.
Oh no.
After
You cause-
proficient. After.
You cause absolute panic. There's a massive amount. Eventually, though, one of the higher level mages walks out of a balcony and just floats down in front of you and freezes you in time and space as you can't move a single muscle. I'm not having saving throws because it doesn't matter. You will be frozen. It's only a matter of this turn or next turn. Looks you up and down, snaps his finger, ending the spell. Well, now, isn't
Hi.
that interesting? Hi. So, was your mother a fish?
He knows.
He knows too much.
Can I use...
The mage casts levitate on you and starts walking into a back room, dragging you behind him.
Ralphie, can I roll a deception check?
Sure, roll deception.
I
What are
want
you
to say
deceiving?
sure that my mother
Okay.
was a fish.
Are you
Why'd they
resisting the
assume that?
levitation?
No, I'm just deceiving him.
Okay, so he just picks you up with
that is-
levitation.
Why do you think
Hey,
you're wrong
what?
with fish?
I do feel better that I'm not the only one who's been kidnapped.
What was that?
11. After
All right, he goes, oh,
addition.
okay. And keeps dragging you off into a back room. Over the next week, you are essentially poked and prodded like a monkey that dances as they run experiments on your body, trying to figure out why you could turn into a bear and everything else. Eventually, you spend so much time locked in this room over the course of the week. The mage, you find out his name is Sindar.
He's gonna end up looking like Mason from Black Ops 2.
Sindar looks you up and down about the end of the week. He goes, right, so what do you eat?
He hasn't eaten this whole week.
No,
Well, at least I'm getting meat.
you're pretty skinny at this point.
Human food.
And I'm just free.
Human food, great. All right, let me go get you something.
Omnivorous food.
Omnivorous food. That's a very different thing. Are you an omnivore? Are you a carnivore? Herbivore? So anything I can find off the street, you'll eat. I'll test that. Let me go find
To
something.
murder you grows. Very
Oh, good
badly.
luck. He walks out, locks the door behind him using an arcane spell.
Thank you. I
Can
feel
I please
better.
try to break the door?
Absolutely. Roll an athletics check.
Sure.
This is after a week?
Yeah, this is like a week into it.
Wait, is
Let's
he's
see,
starving? Should he not? Does he have advantage?
He's not actually starving yet. He's getting there, though.
Athletics. Oh boy,
Just
Ralphie.
that conversation was, I want to kill you. Well, yeah, it's not bad.
This is an above. I rolled above 17 after mobs.
Okay, so you
It's,
rolled.
What?
What'd you roll?
Let's see here.
If you rolled a 17, that'd be a 24 then.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. You break the door open. As you break the door open, another
what?
bypassing high-level mage points his finger at you, and it starts glowing purple. I
Sounds like
would
you just
not do
joined
that
the
if I
Mages
were
Guild.
you. Do you choose to stand down, bear man fish thing?
Get him.
I have a name.
I don't care.
Okay, you ancient crusty thing. I just want to go to my friend.
Too bad.
And you're paying damage fees. 20,000 gold.
No, I'm not.
Emotional damage.
You see him snap his fingers, and
I'm
you are
facing
encased
them.
in an orb of water.
Oh, great.
Hey, you can breathe underwater.
Yeah,
You're
you can
fine.
breathe.
Yeah, you are
Using my
fine.
skill zone for that.
He pushes you back into the room and sits down in front of the door. I guess we'll wait for Sindar then. Sindar shortly comes back with a variety of food items. Anything from garlic pie to
What?
strange ice. Attempts to make you eat it all. The experiments continue, so we'll move on from there.
It's the consequences of your own actions.
Is this why we're not allowed to split the party?
Yeah.
This is why you don't walk
that
into
only
possibly
one
the
name.
most powerful guild in the entire city
try to scare
and
them?
attempt to scare them.
This is fantastic. I'm in
No,
the
this is great.
Skulls District, and I'm not even being hurt.
No, you're actually. I will note. I'm gonna have you roll me 1d20.
You're probably getting
Ooh.
robbed.
This is how
gonna
much
roll-
gold is taken out of your pocket, by the way, every day.
Wait, is this a what is considered a good roll in this situation?
Low as possible.
Oh
No.
God!
Well,
Then I don't want to
roll.
use this die. Hold on, I'm gonna.
yeah, you're gonna find your bad die.
You don't
Oh,
have any
God.
bad die.
I don't know which one to consider good or bad right now because I have 4 new sets.
don't-
So I gotta think here.
Just take one
Suffering.
and roll it, man.
use metal.
4.
4. All right. So what's that? 28 gold by the end of the week is gone.
Ah. I'm a little upset, but compared to what could
Overall,
have
it's
been,
not that bad.
Hey, you could have rolled a 20 on that dice.
right?
I've
I
also
would have
been
been so
kidnapped.
upset, and there would
Yeah,
have
you
been
could have
reason
been
why.
kidnapped! Like the rest of us!
No, not all of you. Just 2 of you.
I'm sorry, what?
3, kind of.
3.
Gabriel's not kidnapped. He just can't
Not being
leave.
held hostage. And Gabriel's
Anyhow,
being kidnapped.
so everyone who's not kidnapped, actually, I'm still needing a couple rolls. I need an athletics roll from Evan Thee.
No, you don't. This is gonna go badly. I don't want to do this.
By the way, over the course of the week, about 4 days in, Brunar, you are noted that someone by the name of Indrar has been noted under the roster of Red Wing Hall.
I got
Okay.
a 13 after mods.
13 after mods. Okay.
I rolled a 16 minus 3.
Your week of hell only extends out to a second week.
What? What?
Instead of the expected 4 weeks of absolute horrible
Oh,
bodybuilding training,
thought
it's
it was-
only 2 weeks.
wait, he told me 1 week.
Yep, and then he said, we'll see after that.
It could have been 4?
It could have been more than 4, depending on what you rolled.
I'm glad.
So,
I'm
after-
glad you're throwing me a bone because you know that my stuff